I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up Living this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm back. Baby, I'm back.
Well, hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Hey, what is going on, guys? Cannon, Moonlight, how you doing? Call the Wild Wednesday, favorite part of the week, dude. Thank you so much. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to part 2 of Call of the Wild Wednesday. We are on Silver Ridge Peaks, guys. A little bit of a change of plan. I've been working on a few things. But before we get into all that, thank you for watching Mechanic TTV, both now and or later on the VODs. Thank you, guys. Robert, what's going on? Big 100, let's go. Awesome, awesome. Is that big 100 for me? I don't even know, guys. I'm not even paying attention. Hey, we hit 101. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We got 101. We got 101 subs. Yippee! Let's go. We broke 100. We broke 100 on one of the platforms. I'm not going to talk about platform names, but hey, we broke 100, guys. Let's go. That is a milestone. Let's go. All right, guys. So, Call of the Wild Wednesday. You guys know right now we have started our road deer grind, and we were going to do road deer grind today, except that I got part of the way through a process that I've been working my absolute keister on. So for you guys who might have seen me before I switched from Streamlabs to OBS, we had just barely started doing something that I was super excited about for the hunting. It's a very basic feature, but nonetheless a feature that I'm super happy about, guys. And that's this feature right here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Guys, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it up and running. Thank you very much, Brochacho. Thank you very much. Let's go, guys. We finally got our maps overlays back up and running. We're doing one map at a time because we had to do 100 and guys, I don't know how many animals are on the new map, but before the new map came out, there was 115. Wiki Fandom got it wrong. There was 115 animals that I had to type up all the information for, generate my own copyrighted realistic images for, remove the backgrounds of each and every one of those images, overlay them with other images, type up all the stuff onto like 3 or 4 different documents, and then track 150 hotkeys that I then had to program onto a stream controller just so I could press a button for this. Guys, I've been working my keister off on this between my wrist and my neck. My tendons and my neck have been paying the freaking price for this, for crying out loud. But we're here, guys. We're here. So we are hunting Silver Ridge Peaks. We're not doing the road grind today. We're not doing it. We might pop over there for a second, but you know, right now we're trying to just have fun, enjoy hunting what we want a little bit. We'll pop over there maybe if it gets to be the right time of like 14 to 1700, so we can do a little bit of freebie, drink zone scouting. But yeah, since we got the overlay set up for Silver Ridge Peaks, we almost have them for Quattro Colinas where the road deer grind is. So next week we'll be right back to it on the road deer grind. But for right now, for this stream, we're gonna hunt whatever the crap we want to hunt. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, right? What is going on here, guys? Why can I not access my storage? Do you guys see this glitch that we're having here? It says character, trophy manager, garage kennel. Yeah, that's trophy manager. That's the garage. There's the kennel. There's the, okay, guys, the game's broken. The game's broken for some reason. Whenever I try to access the cache, it just has double kennels and double garages. Have you guys seen this before? Do a special for 100? If I can. I don't know what special we would do. That is a good idea. I don't really know what special we would do. And this is going to take a little bit of thought. It's going to take a little bit of thought. I'm going to have to figure that out. A giveaway? Yeah, bro, chacho. These giveaways are all 1,000% out of pocket, guys. This is not like we have some profit from the channel and we're taking away from some of the profit of the channel and paying for these giveaways. These giveaways come out of my pocket entirely. The channel cannot support the giveaways, so probably not. Good idea, but probably not. So that sounds so bad. But yeah, no, this is not a big enough channel. Unfortunately, guys, if I had the budget to do so, I would. This outpost is working perfectly fine. I think it's just that other one that's broken. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. Moonlight. I do not mean that in a bad way at all. But we have been doing... oh yeah, no, don't worry. I hope it probably sounds like I'm being super bitter. I'm not. And I'm laughing inside because I'm looking back at myself and how many giveaways I've done in the last couple of months for a channel that by all means is like a newborn babe. Okay. We act like a bigger channel. Guys, we act like we're a bigger channel than what we are because we're going to be. You can buy me for a price. What's up, Billy Joe? What's up? How you doing? Guys, the price is the gift cards that you can win on the monthly basis that we have Call of the Wild Wednesday giveaways. So there's that. If you guys want to join in on the fun, we do a monthly raffle hunt, guys, where you guys can win. Let me pull it up here. Boom! You can get free. You can get Leighton Lake female kills only for no expense to you. Completely free map. No trophies required. Just female kills. Get yourself some gift cards just for participating and joining us on the Mecha Nexus so we can upload the screenshots and stuff like that. So if you guys do want some gift cards, we got a monthly event that we do specifically and only for the game Call of the Wild, guys. So definitely join us. Follow along for that if you are looking for some giveaways. But guys, until the channel grows a little bit, those are going to be small giveaways. They're going to be very small giveaways. They may be $10 gift cards. They may be $15, $25 gift cards. But hey, it's something. It's something for nothing, right? I do actually have a line of merch. I do actually have... yes, Cannon won the last monthly challenge. He got a $25 Starbucks gift card. And he is... what is wrong, guys? It glitched out again. Look, it glitched out again. I went to go grab some stuff, and now it says Character Trophy Manager, Garage Kennel, Trophy Challenges System. It just skips the storage. Guys, we're going to have to restart the whole game. Bear with me. We're going to restart the whole game. Don't pay attention to freaking Harley Quinn on Fortnite down there. Freaking scandals. Freaking scandalous dressing Fortnite characters. It's a kid's game. Get that bikini wearing crap out of here. Okay? It's a kid's game. Right? It's a family show. This is a family show. Okay? All right, anyway. All right, so they don't care about my family show. Flavor of the day, guys. Good old half and half Arnie Palmies. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Arizona teas for the win, y'all. Half and half. We are not sponsored or partnered in any possible way. Guys, y'all see the Ripper KC? Yep. Guys, the Ripper KC in the Mecha Nexus, that's our Discord, guys. The Ripper is Cannon's account. He shares some awesome stuff in our category dedicated to the Call of the Wild. I'm actually going to go ahead and type it. I'm going to tell Nightbot to go ahead and give us the link to the Mecha Nexus right now, actually. So that way anybody who wants to can absolutely join. You don't have to by any means at all, but we are building a Call of the Wild. Well, we're building a community in general, but man, we're really getting a little bit more traction with Call of the Wild. Bear with me, guys. We're going to start playing this game, for crying out loud. I didn't expect to have to restart it because of a glitch. But guys, we're going to be hunting anything and everything we want on Leighton Lake. So let's get right into it. No more adieus. No further adieus. What? Okay, anyway. Guys, I'm actually enjoying having the 22 LR Defender because it's only 1 pound. It's only 1 pound. I can carry that around for me. It's going to be a huge help. What we're going to do is we're going to stop and think about what we really want from this right here. Okay, we're gonna put everything up that's not the bow and the 22, and we're really gonna figure out. We're not gonna get dog biscuits because the dog doesn't work on Silver Ridge Peaks for some reason. He just doesn't. So let's see here. You know, I think we carry like 20 pounds worth of sights with us, but it works. So now we got to look and see what guns should we bring, guys. What guns? I'm thinking about the Arzina along with something like, man, I don't even know. The Arzina sounds like a good option for anything class 7 and above. So I'm really doing that. And I'm leaning towards, guys, I really am leaning towards the Maradi. I love the Maradis. Class 3 to 8 is a great gun. And I'm checking. We don't really have any class 2 animals. I don't think we have a single class 2. We have some Miriam turkey guys, and the rest is black bear, mountain goat, mule deer, plains bison, pronghorn, puma, Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep, and Rocky Mountain elk. This is the perfect map. I shouldn't have switched anything. This is the perfect map for what we just had. So let's get ourselves the 300 Magnum, and let's get ourselves some 44 Magnum rounds. 44 or whatever. Those ones. And by golly, guys, I think we're cooking with Crisco. The Maradi's going to go right here. The bow's going to go up one, and the pistol's going to go over here. And that should help us to be cooking with Crisco. All right, let's see here. Hard-nosed cast bullets at first, along with polymer tips, because I really don't feel like having to switch if they're facing me. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. We're going to hunt whatever we want. Get out of here. We're going to drop the band hammer 5 minutes in. 17 effing minutes in, guys. I've been talking for 10 minutes. Why did somebody yell at me? Oh, my gosh. Do I play instruments? I went to college for classical guitar. Can you have a pickaxe? No, you cannot have a pickaxe. I would like to go mano to mano with a bear wielding a pickaxe. Let's go, Billy. All right, guys. We are going to just walk into the wind, see where things take us. We will hunt in the direction of this lookout point right there. But by golly, guys, I don't know that we're going to be able to get over this mountain. Maybe we can try. Maybe we need to go a different direction. Golly, guys, we're going to fast travel here. We're going to go northwest because we're not climbing the Bad Hammer. All right, we are not climbing a whole mountain. So, guys, whenever we do have an animal on screen, I'll let you know what the current hunt is. Hopefully, it'll be something like this. That would be nice, guys. Get a good look at some black bear. We got the rifle set up. Ooh, guys! That should have been a little bit forward. I let it too much for being that close. Yeah, he's gonna live. But he felt that. At least he felt it. Okay. Anyway. All right, guys, we're hunting toward the next lookout point. Let's get to it. I cannot, well, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, back whenever I played, you could play a 12-string guitar. Nobody really like shreds on a 12-string, right? But like chords and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. A little bit, like the basic stuff, like the caged system, like the CAGED, that stuff. How are the wife and kids doing this week? How am I? Is anyone on Xbox wants to set up a bear grind on Silver Ridge Peaks at me in the Discord today, tomorrow, only because of my free time? Face blue smiling emote. What's up, Atlas? How you doing, Brochacho? Missed your chat by a big fat minute or two. I'm so sorry, Brochacho. Hopefully you're still here. It's been like 4 minutes, guys. The chat's actually kind of going at it. And boy, howdy, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to keep up, I guess. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Atlas, good to see you guys. I have like multiple chats going on. But yes, the kids are on vacation with their mom. You guys know we have them a week at a time, right? So they are on vacation currently with their biological mother, not their bonus mom, Mrs. Mecca. They're going to the beach somewhere, and hopefully they're going to be safe. Lord knows how much I trust them to actually be cautious. Anyway, the dog is still alive. She's in the process of dying. Realistically, she's 1000% definitely in the process of dying, and that's not what I want to say, but it's what I have to say. It's the freaking truth. She is absolutely on the way out. But Here's the thing, though, guys. My awesome wife is making it the most comfortable passing that you could ask for being a 16-year-old dog, 15 to 16-year-old dog. She found her when she was like between like either 1 or 2-ish years old. She's had her for over 14 years, so she's at least 15, creeping on 16, maybe 16, creeping up on 16 and a half, 17, who knows. But her name's Roxy. She is a really boxy pit mix that seemed to have been a fighter. Whenever she found Andrea, she does, Mrs. Mecca, she does submissive smiles, but she doesn't do them with like the cheeks like some dogs do. She does like a bare your teeth at you smile. She and I kid you not, when she gets when you first come home and your dog's losing it to see and they're just freaking out, they're so happy, she'll just like show you her teeth. She's like, show you her teeth. And she'll do it so much that it makes her sneeze every time. Every time she bares her teeth to smile at you, she sneezes. So it's just over and over and over again. And so she's a super smart dog. She can actually reach through the window of the car to get her pup cup. And she'll like grab the edge of the cup and pick it up to like take the pup cup from their hands. Like the stuff you see some like Instagram dogs doing. Really sweet dog. Really unique dog. Kind of weird. I'm just kidding. She's not weird. But, yeah, she's passing. But we're getting her my wife, Mrs. Mecca, is getting her to eat some chicken nuggets sometimes, some peanut butter other times, canned chicken, getting her to eat some tasty human food. Or at least human food. You know, I don't know how tasty canned chicken is, but she is getting her to eat some peanut butter and stuff like that, guys. And so the process is going as good as it can for the passing of a member of the family, basically, right? I'm not one of those people that call dogs like members of the family the same way you call a human a member of the family. I do think there is a distinction between losing like a mother, a father, a brother, a child compared to a dog, for crying out loud. But I don't think it makes it any easier to lose a dog. I think dogs are awesome. I'm a huge dog person. Love dogs. Love dogs to death. You guys, any of y'all who have met Tintin, she is on our socials, at least 1 or 2 of our socials, doing some tricks and stuff on a video where I kind of like, I'm talking to the camera saying, hey, I'm not live for a couple days. And then here's my dog. Trained the crap out of her. She can do like bang and roll over. She can like do the whole play dead thing. Dude, my dog has every type of human food, seafood, pre-cooked, food steaks, everything. Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, dog food's so bad for dogs. The way they make dog food is just so bad. We're going to hoof it down here a little bit. I'm tired of the edge of this mountain. I'm going to get just a little bit lower on it. It's getting a little bit too steep for me. Oh, goodness gracious, Ignatius. I got to get the gray neck brace, guys, so that the deer can't see it, you know, because it's gray. It's great. I did just have the breaker flip on the back half of my apartment, and we don't have access to our own breaker box because why? Why would we, right? Right? Why would we have a very sensible, logical access to our own breaker box? But anyway, so the power's off on the back half of the apartment. Thank goodness gracious Ignatius didn't take the internet out. We don't have it on that breaker, you know, so lucky me. So the ice is limited for my neck for the next, like, 16 hours or whatever it's going to be till they get here. I tell you what. I was just microwaving some food. Just microwaving a good old pot of stew. Good old roast. Good old roast. Good old round roast. And, bam! Lights just went out. Ate me some slightly cold roast. It was still good. By golly, guys, I don't know if this angle of the mountain is going to be the smartest. I mean, I do love the idea, though, of being above them. There's no way they're going to traverse this steep. I don't think they would. Any normally programmed creature in Call of the Wild shouldn't be trying to walk up this, for crying out loud. But, you know. We did buy at least 3 conifer tripods, guys. 3 of them. Tripod stands. So we're up to at least like 7 extra stands, not including the ones on our maps. And we have all 16 of the tents except 3 of them are on really good spots on Medved that I really don't want to move. I really don't want to move, you know, the tents that I have on Medved. So we might just do the roe deer grind bit by bit and earn more as we go. Got a nice mating call from a male black bear. You better believe, guys, he's on the menu. He's on the menu. All right. I have spent the last week, guys, programming pages and scenes after pages and scenes and pages and scenes. I wrote out a list of over 150, 170 different hotkey combinations in order on different documents and stuff, so I could make a system for Call of the Wild and hotkey all 120 plus animals. You know, and I'm super excited to say that we finally got basically through the process where all we have to do now is 1 map at a time, upload them to OBS. And that's why we're on Silver Ridge Peaks right now, is just because one map at a time, you know, since we just got done with basically going over a list of 120 plus animals like 4 times in like 2 or 3 different softwares. All right, guys, we got ourselves a, let's say we do got ourselves a Rocky Mountain elk right there. 351 is the minimum for what we're looking for, but the 481 is the threshold for that. And we got a drinking bear. And I know we got another bear drinking around here because I heard it. It was male. That's a female bear. We got a... We got a male bear somewhere on the closer end of the lake. And that's more the one I'm after. So let's get this back to bear. This is so fancy. I love it. Yeah, bear with, you know, good hearing and great smell. We're just... Oh, there we go, guys. There we go. Well, that's another female. There's another female bear. Let's see, y'all. Let's see if we can just go ahead and do some bow hunting from a distance on this gal. And we'll spot some more animals. I do have, obviously, long-range rifles with me. And by George, guys, that freaking 22 LR pistol, where has that been all my life? I downloaded that for the weekly challenge. For the weekly challenge we decided to do today. We got it done on the first stream. It was 13 white-tailed jackrabbit in one stream, y'all. 13 of them. Absolutely insane. But anyway, we still have the elk challenge. We still have the elk challenge, so this is going to be perfect. Well, I guess it's not. I guess he's heading out, but we need to get 4 elk above 222.78 kilograms for the last daily challenge, y'all. So let me get up here. She is really honestly close enough for us to just take a shot as soon as we want, but I'm going to have to be a little bit more cautious about my approach. I will say, guys, ever since the update of whichever update it was, a lot of animals cannot hear me coming till I'm like 10 freaking meters from them, and other ones are blowing warning calls at me from 150 meters, you know, when I'm 150 meters downwind of them. So none of that makes a whole lot of sense to me, but I'm not going to argue about it. I'll just, you know, I'll take an easy kill. Okay, yeah, we're just going to have to go ahead and get ready for that. That was too far forward. Nope, we got a lung. We still got a lung. I was about to say that was too far forward, but it was right on there. It's probably going to be toward the front of the lung. But hey, 1 bear down, by golly. We got an elk to get now. We have to get 4 of them above 222 kilograms. I wish that dude obviously would have stuck around, but he decided to dip out. Come on now, Bixby. There we go. Let me get Silver Ridge pulled up, guys, on the map right here. On the companion. Okay. So let's see what we got for her. She didn't make it very far. There should still be a male black bear around here somewhere. But who knows? Looks like they're headed out as well. We'll just go pick her up and see where the wind takes us. Can I move, please? Oh, hold on. Hold on. There he is. Let's get him on the move, guys. Let's get him on the move. Let's get him. I do want to use as many soft points as I can, though, so hopefully he lets me have the time to switch. Not looking like it. Not looking. No. Yeah, he's out of here. Well, that's all right. We're just going to switch everything to soft point. I prefer to keep polymer tip, you know, hard nose cast bullets. Sorry, I'm hearing stuff. 33.97 meters with that 600 grit arrow, guys. We got the left humerus and left lung with an 800 session score and $1,200 on this black fur, black bear lady. And my goodness, y'all, that should not have counted. Thank goodness for broadheads and expansion, because we would have not gotten a lung if not for that. But I'll tell you what, guys, the part that I'm the most excited for is this right here. That up there. That's what I'm excited for. Maybe, guys, when we get done with the daily, mission, daily challenge, we can go get ourselves our first ever diamond mountain lion. I call him mountain lion. Dude, my dog is every type of... Oh, wait. All right, read that. All right, never mind. All right, guys, let's see. We're just going to go ahead and keep the Rocky Mountain elk up there, because that's really what we're supposed to be hunting. So I better lock in on that. It's 8:31. They should be resting or eating. Looks like they're eating. But where they're eating, I have no idea. We have not scouted enough of this map at all. 16 to 20 right there. I think what we're going to do, guys, we're going to head out this direction. There's a mountain lion zone right there. We're going to keep heading that way. That should be perfect. I would love to keep Hank with me, but you know, for some reason he doesn't do well on Silver Ridge Peaks. Guys, feel free to let me know what you think of the overlays as far as the space they're taking. All right, Mama Bear. All right, Mama Bear. Okay. Yeah, they're just like, the bears are completely unaware, and so are the deer for some reason. Like, bears and deer are very unaware of my presence. I am going to switch back to the polymer tip for that, because I'm going to have to blow through a lot of her body. Let's see right here to get that lung. Let's see, and that should do it. That should do it. Let's go. You guys ready for a glitchy confetti? I started before I start the stream, but the first time live, and it has to be live, otherwise I wouldn't do it. But the first time live, it's always super glitchy. Ready? You know, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. You know, not that bad. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. By George, we've gotten at least a couple bear already. I won't complain about it. Black bear are nice to hunt. You ever seen the inside of a of a freshly killed black bear. Look at that. Someone needs to brush a little bit. Getting a little brown there at the roots. I should know. I just had my wisdom teeth pulled out a week ago. Doctor told me the same thing. All right, our Xena 300 was our weapon of choice at the 86.61 meter mark on this wonderful black bear that we got with a left lung, stomach, and right lung. By George, guys. We got an 800 session score per the usual for black bear with a black fur type, wouldn't you know it, and $1,243 cash. What a specimen. She didn't suffer. She didn't suffer for more than a few seconds. Was a few seconds, though. Anyway. All right, let's see here. Still going to be hunting our way toward all this. I kid you not, guys. I auto-walked my character. Like, I'd point him just like 2 kilometers in the direction of the next, like, lookout point or where I thought an outpost would be. And I auto-walked him while sitting there working on the overlays for the animals, which I just forgot to switch. But by golly, Miss Molly, it was worth it, because now, map by map, we're going to be able to have one screen to show me everything I need to see, including the chat, the activities, as well as the, you know, the information I need on the animals that I hunt. Because I like to know exactly where diamond and gold are at all times. I like to know exactly, you know, what their max difficulty is. I can't put every detail up there, y'all. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. But I do enjoy the ones that help me out quite a bit. Like, you know, the range difficulty. Is it a max difficulty version? Guys, by golly, I tell you what, we got the this brand new pistol here. Got a warning call. We're going to sit still for a moment because they can see, they have good movement vision, y'all. Let me get the Miriam turkey up there. But they don't have good still. Good, like, still stuff. Imagine if you could cook in Call of the Wild, only if I could taste it. Only if they could make me virtually taste it. All right, guys, I tell you what, he's being difficult. He's being difficult. He's giving us some warning calls. We're going to let him chill for just a moment as we half-stick crawl just a little bit closer. But half-stick crawling still is moving. They'll see you better crawling on the ground than sitting still squatting. You know, so I don't want to push it too much, but I'm looking to kill everything that walks in front of me today. Everything that walks in front of me is going to die, whether it's what I'm looking for or not, unless I have to choose one over the other. And if I have to choose one over the other, then I'm picking the big ones. And that's just what this stream is going to involve today. It's going to be a good one. Yeah, I've seen Steve Ranella on YouTube with them black bear hunting in the wetsuit with the bow and arrow. They used it to approach the bear from in the freaking Arctic cold temperatures of the water. I don't know how you would shoot a bow that way. My gosh. But yeah, what's his buddy's name that, you know, is supposed to be like the black bear guy, yet like Steve's had to help him like hunt black bear kind of? I don't know. I could be remembering that wrong. But yeah, I've seen them cook up some black bear steak. I guess it's pretty good. You just got to cook it really, really thoroughly. And, you know, don't take your chances on no trichinosis or trichinella or trick of that. Trick of this, trick of that. I've never had no black bear. I've never had no turtle, no elk. No, I don't know why I mentioned turtle. There are some people, I've seen somebody share them cooking a turtle. Ugh. Ugh. Guys, I'm going to talk about a quick way to get a parasite. All right. Guys, I tell you, do not eat a turtle. You guys, if you are starving to death in the forest and a bountiful feast of immobile but freshly killed turtles appears before you on the ground, accept your fate and die. Do not eat those turtles. I'm just kidding. Throw them whole, shell and all, on the fire, but do not take them off until it is unrecognizably charred. Those things have so many parasites, it's ridiculous. But I've seen some people cook them up. I mean, like this person who cooked it up on this particular video is just a reel that popped up on my socials because Lord knows the phones are always listening to us. This person cooked up a freaking like large snapping turtle. And he made one of those cool looking videos where they make it go snap, snap, snap from shot to shot to shot, or they'll show like the meat and then they'll tap it with a knife and it transforms into the fresh filleted version, right? He did a video like that trying to make it look so good. And boy, howdy, did he succeed. I honestly, I've rarely seen better culinary expertise in a video, and yet still just could not possibly have the slightest appetite to that video. I mean, he culinary skill like 10 out of 10. Right. Culinary appeal for cooking a turtle. There 0 out of 10. There's just no way. There's just no way. But I've seen some other stuff that's kind of weird too for eating stuff. I back when I was healthy, I really liked being outdoors. I did a little bit of camping, not much, did a couple years of hunting, like 2 seasons, really like 1.5 seasons, because this last season my spinal surgery went on and I missed like 99.9% of the season just being in too much pain. So I haven't done a whole lot of hunting per se. But boy, I love the outdoors. I wish I could be out in it more. I love shows like Alone. Have you guys ever watched Alone? Like the one that looks closest to being like a legitimate survival challenge? There's not like magically some moving cameraman sitting there watching you at all points, like where we're acting like he's not moving with us and filming us in the process of surviving. There have been some shows like that. It's like the survival show Naked and Afraid, except 1,000 times better because people have clothes and they know what they're doing and they're alone. And you get to see their crazy come out. All right, guys, turkey's coming off. Y'all, we have a mountain lion. We got ourselves a puma. Now we just have to spot it. We are just directly upwind of that thing. Let me spray down. This is the time that you need to spray down. If you guys are new to the game, maybe it starts the game. When you see that big old 5-0, those 50 sprays you get for starting the game, don't go through them. That crap is expensive. I thought for sure it would be, when you bought it, I thought you'd get 50 sprays back. And I was like, $3,000 for 50 sprays. I could afford that. And I bought it back and it was, there we go. There we go, guys. All right, y'all. That's a class 5 animal that's about to bite it. I tell you what, 40 to 60. We're going to have to switch to a Palmer tip if she keeps facing us, though. This would be the time that I actually wish that I didn't switch. Mating call. Okay, she's not really onto us at all. What a beautiful look at a puma. She's going to go down pretty quick, guys. She is down. All right. I'm actually going to switch back to hollow point. If it wasn't something exciting, guys, I wouldn't have switched. I'm trying to go through the hollow points now. I'm trying to switch to doing that because for longer distance broadside shots, yeah, they're better, but really they're cheaper. Really need money. We need so much money. You need $250,000 just for like your tents for each map that you want to do a grind on. That's not including tripods. So double that. You need over $500,000 for each grind map. Right. So, all right, guys, we got that female mountain lion from 35.7 meters with a left lung, right lung, and a liver. Good old triple vital shot on her. I will take it without a doubt. She is beautiful. She is a silver 32.22. We're not going to keep anything that's not at least gold for female and diamond for male at this point. But she is a good one. 46 kilograms, 800 session score, and $1,236 cash. I'll take it. Let's go. Guys, do not forget about good old Call of the Wild Wednesday every week, as well as Call of the Wild events. That's the wrong picture. There we go. Guys, we do monthly events where you can hunt your own map on Layton Lake. No trophies required because they're all female kills only count. And there's no harvest check required. So whatever gun you want to use on whatever female you want to hunt, just save it to your harvests. And then take screenshots of your saved harvest at your trophy manager at your outpost and upload it to the Mecha Nexus channel that we have dedicated for our monthly event. And you can win yourself a gift card, I tell you what. I'm going to set up on pheasant or fox tonight. Low-key, don't know which one yet. Dude, pheasant, do pheasant, do pheasant, do pheasant. I'm just kidding. You pick whichever one you want. And yes, dude, as far as black bear grinds go, I would love to start getting set up for some stuff. I will say the next grind we do after we get 3, guys, count them, 3 Great One roe deer. We're not moving on to the second grind until we have 3 Great One roe deer from Quattro Colinas. But when we do move on to the next grind, we're going to be going on to red fox. And then after that is moose. And then after that, we can maybe look at black bear or something. The reason why moose is coming up, pheasant for Mecha it is. Thank you, sir. But Cannon, I was going to ask you, though, if you have any tips here in a little while, like especially by next week or maybe tomorrow for Thumbstick Thursday or whatever, if you have any tips and whatnot, the input I'm looking for right now, mostly on Quattro, is where do I want a lot of my tents that are not on the one lake? I'm doing the one lake method, right? But the 2 things I'm trying to figure out is where do I want the other like 13 tents to go, right? And where do I want, or how do I want to do my extreme herd management? I'm wanting to do like extreme herd management. So that way when we're on to Great One number 2, Great One number 3, Great One number 4, you know, we can have it just managed oh so perfectly, right? And hopefully have a quicker time producing additional Great Ones. Why are we getting a warning call? This is the weird part, guys. Any member of the deer family, for some reason, is giving us warning calls from like 150, 200, right? We are perfectly downwind of that mule deer that is 200 meters away from us. So why in the world are we getting a warning call from him? His minimum distance was 190 out up to 220, and he's giving us a warning call from perfectly downwind from him. On Thumbstick Thursday, can I join you and show you which zones and Xbox? That would be perfect. That would be absolutely perfect, actually, Cannon. So tomorrow, guys, for Thumbstick Thursday, you can bet we're going to be playing some Call of the Wild. Just so you guys know, the first stream of the day is canceled. Again, I have yet another doctor's appointment in the city a few hours away for my spine and whatnot. We got a spinal puncture a week and a half, 2 weeks ago or whatever. And they drained some fluid out. They put some dye in, and they gave me a CT scan with the dye in my spinal cord and whatnot. Someone's not happy. I tell you what, someone's not happy. All right, let me put this right here. I'm going to work my way backwards and get ready to call in a mule deer as well as evidently a black bear. But guys, so tomorrow's first stream, I forgot to take it off the schedule. I'm actually going to do that right now while I'm talking to you, because if I wait, I'm going to forget. And guys, praise the Lord, literally. Guys, they have found the issue with the chronic pressure in my head from that infection that we got, the first of like 7 surgeries that we've had in like the last 4 or 5 years. The very first surgery was where a lot of our problems came from. When they left me, they canceled my follow-up after a surgery because the doctor was sick, right? But it left me with a chronic infection in my head, you know? So yeah, there's that. And anyway, let me get in here and hide. Just thank you. But they left me with a chronic infection in my head. We had 4 corrective surgeries after that, and I still have pressure in the nasal bone of my face where like your tear duct is, right? Well, it's taken 4 years to get somebody to listen to where it's at. It's taken 4 years and 4 surgeries to get people to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, you seem to have an abnormal problem. You know, the doctor yesterday was like, you are fitting in this, like you're saying these things that all make sense, but it's not a normal case. It's like, you're in a very rare, unique case. And I'm like, yeah, you think? How many people get iatrogenic conditions from doctor malpractice, right? Like, I mean, yeah, of course that happens a lot when you think of the millions of people getting practiced on, but like ratio wise, per capita wise, there's not that many 30 something year olds or 20 something year olds that are getting a chronic infection in their head from a bad doctor leaving an infection in their head after a surgery, right? They finally found out that the chronic pressure is located in the tear duct. The problem is getting them to listen. I had doctors who are foundation trained, top of their class, best doctors ever, go, and wave me out the door because they couldn't figure it out without even looking at it. And me, as somebody with no medical education formally, could easily tell them based off the anatomy where the problem was, and they just wouldn't listen. So the last doctor we went to found where the pressure is. They did this thing where they dilate your tear duct, like the little holes where your tear duct is. They dilate with a needle. I had to sit here, and he held my eye. I didn't hold my eye, but he sat there and shoved the needle in my eye, right, to dilate the hole, and then took a second needle with liquid in it and tried to push it through the tear duct, and it just wouldn't go. It wouldn't go, and so it filled up until the liquid ran out of my eyes, and that's not how your tear duct is supposed to work. But most people with this condition where the tear duct becomes inflamed and shut, right? Most people with that condition have constant watering where they're like the water drains down their face because it doesn't drain through your nose like it usually does, right? Well, mine is different than most people's because my issue with the tear duct is way down low where the nasal cavity is, because that's where the infection was. So he through that little test, we were able to determine that it is, in fact, that the tear duct is shut, like it's swollen shut, infected shut, or inflamed or whatever. But the surgery they're wanting to do to fix it ignores the effing problem. Like the infection started in the nasal vault and traveled up to the tear duct. And the surgery to fix it is to go through the top half and then drill a new hole from your tear duct to a higher point in your nasal vault, in your nasal cavity, right? To let the tears drain, right? To let the liquid drain through that higher hole. And I'm like, well, that's ignoring the whole point because the infection started low and made its way up. So like, you know, leaving the bottom part. Here we go, guys. Guys, we have an albino. I'm pretty sure that's an albino. I could be freaking out over nothing, guys, but I'm pretty sure that's an albino. Freaking, is it? Am I just crazy? Guys, let's not screw this up. Please don't screw this up. Oh my gosh. Let's go get us a good freaking mountain lion. Look at that, guys. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh, guys. That is a freaking albino mountain lion, y'all. That is an albino mountain lion. Walked right in front of us in the middle of another hunt. Oh, it's great. God dang it. Oh my gosh. Cannon. No, don't tell me it's gray. Oh, God dang it. Guys, look at it. Is it? It's gray. God dang it, dude. That's not a rare fur type. God dang it. I thought that was albino. Is there albinism on this game in the mountain lions? There is. That's a decent trophy though, guys. Don't you think? Gray's uncommon. So light brown is the most common. Gray and dark red are less common, and melanistic and albino are the rarest ones. So that's an uncommon fur type, and he's gold. L cannon in the chat, everybody. I'm going to need an L cannon in the chat for raining on Mecca's parade. Nothing personal, cannon. It's just, it's the rules. We got to do it. L cannon in the chat. I'm just kidding, guys. If somebody puts it, I'm going to laugh my butt off. But let's see here. Yeah. So our best trophy with mountain lion at this time is not very good. Would you guys taxidermize this? Tell me, would you? Would you guys taxidermize a uncommon but not rare fur type with a 37 mountain lion? 38.38 is my best mountain lion so far. We have not got a diamond. No, you guys, what's up? What's an L for me? What's up, Cooper? How you guys doing? How are you guys doing? You guys would not taxidermize a gray gold mountain lion? God. Y'all, you're supposed to be impressed. You're supposed to be impressed. You're supposed to be like, oh my gosh, that was a good hunt. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. You guys, tell me the truth. Don't change your answer. Don't change your, yeah, but it's gray. You got, what color is your diamond, Cooper? I'm just kidding. What color is your diamond? If you tell me you have a light brown diamond and you're going to call that better than a gray gold, I tell you what, you're right, but just barely. If he says albinistic, there is no albinistic, Cooper. Don't lie to me. Guys, that's as rare as a G1. Let's go. Woo! It is not as rare as a G1, but it is really cool, though. It is really cool. I think it's cool. Probably not worth taxidermizing, I guess. But, man, I didn't taxidermize it. Breaking my own heart here, guys. I do not see a lot of fur types at all that are not just extremely common for some reason. To me, it seems like. I will check it, maybe tan. I'm teasing, Cooper. It's a diamond. It's a diamond. But hey, guys, let's get back to the hunt. Oh, yeah, guys, did I mention, hey, that we do a monthly event where you can win stuff? Boom! No money required. Just hunt on your own map on Solo Player. Boom. Every single middle Wednesday of the month, we will announce the date. The date is also on the post-stream posters. The post-stream posters. So stick around at the end of the stream. We got an awesome 45-second outro that I worked in my absolute keystroke off with some Mecha Neck custom-made music by Olympidex, as well as some highlights on the screen for your entertainment and some post-stream images to let you know when the upcoming collabs and events are. So I tried to make it as entertaining as possible, you guys, to stick around to the end, because that's a huge help to me. If anybody and everybody chooses or wants to do that, it's a huge thing for the stream, to have people just, stick with us, particularly at the end, right? But I try to make it where it's not something you got to really try and get people to do. My job is to make it happen. So we got an awesome intro and outro. I'm super proud of it. Worked my absolute keystroke for someone with no education in computers, in art, in anything computer science, anything digital creation. Anybody who hasn't heard my spiel yet, we started streaming in late December, early January with a $30 Logitech camera plugged into a Series S. And here we are now. We told everybody that if they helped us hit affiliate, that we would go all out with like a gaming PC, dual monitors. We got a green screen, lights. We got lights set up everywhere, shining on the green screen. Upgraded the webcam, upgraded the microphone twice. First PC had DDR3 RAM in it and pooped out after 2 weeks, guys. We were streaming from a PC that was so old it had DDR3 RAM in it, and the GPU was so old that the numbers didn't even make sense. It was like a 1640 or something like that, like some sort of 15 or 1600 something GPU. It was ridiculous. All right, guys. Let's see here. Let's get back to the maps. We are no longer trying to find mountain lion per se. We're really looking for Rocky Mountain elk, but we're pretty much killing anything and everything on the way to certain undiscovered landmarks, lookout points, things like that. What is up, Coot Shooter? How you doing, bro? Love seeing that blue Neckelcore badge on the name. How you doing, man? You got like a 3-monther on there, don't you? Is that a 2 or 3 or 4-monther? What is that? That is a, if you guys start seeing like yellow, pinkish, reddish badges in the chat, that person's been subbed for a minute. Ah, there you go. 3-month. He's got the 3-month badge going. Those are called Neckelcores. They power Mechanic for the lore. If anybody who's looking into the lore of it. He was in a tragic cage fighting accident. I did one cage fight. That's how I crushed my vertebrae, or sorry, the discs in my spine and stuff. But how is Coot doing, bro? How is Coot doing? Things have been going well on the freaking Call of the Wild, guys. Things have been going well on the Call of the Wild stream. I'm happy about it. Guys, we got, oh my goodness gracious, Ignatius, you guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. Holy cow, guys. This is a great and wonderful Call of the Wild Wednesday. Let's go, guys. We got whoa. Okay, no, that was the right button. Guys, we are doing great. We are doing absolutely great. I know I'm probably not supposed to get that excited about that, but boy, howdy, I am. The last couple weeks, we've been seeing the stuff. We've been seeing the growth that we've been working so hard for. I tell you what. Let's go. Doing all right. Just hanging out until I got to go to work. Your schedule always throws me off, man. There we go, guys. There we go. There's the elk that we're looking for. All right. We got a couple of them. That back one is, they're definitely over 222 kilograms. Level 3 on the back guy. Is that a different fur color I'm seeing on that back guy, though? I can't tell with him leaning his head over like that. Level 4 on the front guy, 410 to 480. So the front guy's definitely going to be the better trophy. We're going to use the Arzina 300 once we get up to about 150. It's a couple of decent ones, right? Yeah, 481 is where diamond starts. So this guy on the left here has the potential to be diamond, but just barely the potential to be diamond. The guy on the back, he just looks a little pale, you know. I wish hunting elk was that easy in real life. It is. I'm kidding. It's not. I don't. All right, guys, let's get ourselves the first elk of the stream, y'all. Let's get the first elk of the stream. So, fur colors on those guys that are rare would include albino and piebald. That's it. There's something right next to us. Guys, I keep hearing something right next to us. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and get this guy. He has the potential to be diamond. Please somehow be diamond. Got a nice heart shot on him. Oh, there was another one. We will see what happens, guys. If he crests 481.41, guys, he is diamond. He got up to 486. Not likely. But hey, we did get another house. There's another house right over yonder. Something like that. Right over yonder. All right, guys, let's see here. Is he going to be? He's a high gold. It's a mid gold. He's a mid gold. All right, let's get that off the screen. So, guys, got the ever so elusive light brown fur color on this guy. Got a double lung and heart shot. Can't complain about that. From 150.56 with the Arzina, 450 session score, and $1,191 cash. Look at that triple vital shot from that front shoulder. I'll take it. Let's go get this house now. All right, we got one of our 4 that we need for the daily challenge. And we're not stopping until we get them all. We're not stopping until we get the last challenge for the day done. We did the weekly and 2 dailies for the first stream. We got 3 more Rocky Mountain elk to get in the process of the second. But, you know, I mean, absolutely anything can catch these hands or these bullets. I don't know. In the process of this stream. All right, guys, let's see here. onward to the lookout point, and then, honestly, it's just such a bad wind direction, but I'm tempted. Anyway, guys, we're already out here, so we might as well. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark this, but who knows what's gonna happen along the way. We need to go south a little bit, but then we're headed basically straight west, a little bit of like a west-southwest. How is the stream looking, guys? I hope it's smooth. I hope it's not being too not smooth at the moment. The CPU is being used quite a bit for whatever reason. I don't know if an update changed things or not. I might need to go back and find that out. We're having moments where the CPU spikes a little bit. We got a pretty decently mid-tier, like somewhat powerful, not crazy powerful, gaming PC, and we're playing on a console, so it's kind of odd that it's having the time that it's having just for the Call of the Wild stream. But once in a while, it'll jump up from normal CPU usage around the 20s, right? Like I'm in the 20s. And then sometimes it'll pop right on up to like 70%. So it tells me it's using the CPU instead of the GPU for a lot of stuff. But I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I think the update switched some of my settings around. Things will continue to improve, though. They have, and they will. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's get another house, another outpost. You can see we haven't really been long-time Silver Ridge Peaks hunters. Guys, feel free to let me know in the chat, what is your favorite map? It's a very common question. But Coot Shooter sent me, guys, shout out to Coot Shooter. He's an awesome guy. He sent me New England a while back. And so once we're done with the roe deer and red fox grind, we're moving on over to New England. And I know that might seem like quite a ways out, but hey, it's the best we can do at the moment. I'm super excited about it, though. Super excited about the moose grind. I've heard the moose grind is actually somewhat difficult. Kind of, you know. I mean, not like some others. I've heard that some of the easiest grinds are like, wait, is it the fallow deer? I've heard that black bear's not too bad. I could be getting any of these totally wrong, guys. I could be getting so much of this totally wrong. We do also, guys, we have a short of our very first time ever seeing mountain goat, and we got a unit. That's not, I'm not being sarcastic this time. We got a unit of a mountain goat. Our very first time ever seeing them. We took out like 5 of them or more with a bow at the very end of a stream. And the funny thing is, we got trolled hard. Not your typical type of trolling, different type of trolling by a mule deer, by a diamond mule deer that got away from us, right? And his tracks disappeared after 2 hours of tracking him. He would get stuck in places. He wouldn't ever actually make it to a zone, right? And then he would spook, and he would be in like dense, hilly, dense treed areas. And it just, I know it sounds ridiculous to think that you could spend that long on a freaking mule deer, but we did. And after he just up and disappeared, his tracks all disappeared at once. I had a whole trail of them all over the map. They all disappeared at one exact moment, right? So we got frustrated, and then a bunch of mountain goats popped in front of us, much like what we're seeing right here. And one of them, guys, was a unit of a diamond mountain goat from what people said online. I didn't actually look at the numbers to see, but they said he was a good one. He was a diamond mountain goat, though, the first time we ever even saw those creatures. I can show you right here, this trail we're on right here is where it was, somewhere around this area, somewhere where the mountain, exactly here, actually, exactly here. Mating call. 150, guys, class 4 animal. Let's just go ahead and sight in for about 150 with a hard nose cast bullet. And he's down with the heart shot. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. All right. Oh, man. Let me see here, guys. No absolute units this time. A lot of mountain goat in this area, evidently. There's a mountain lion, female mountain lion, very close to this spot, too. I think your mountain goat diamond score is wrong. Is it? Is it? What is diamond for mountain goat, guys? Let me look. Well, we can look when we get his body right here. We can just look at the body right here. Because you can look, I don't know if you guys know, you can just look at the trophy rating system. It is. Wow. Why is that wrong? Why is that wrong? Oh my gosh, guys. Y'all, stick with me. Stick with me, guys. Check this out. We're going to fix that right here, right now. And I know that sounds crazy, but there's absolutely no freaking way, guys, that we're leaving that up there. There's no way. We're going to be seeing these guys again here on the same stream. So there's absolutely no way that we're leaving that up here. Oh, pardon me, guys. We're going to get this done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Watch it happen live. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Never mind. That's going to be total thing. I looked it up earlier and it was like, what? Yeah, no, ignore the diamond rating. I must have somehow mixed that up or got wrong information on that one, guys. But anyway, we got the left lung and heart here on this silver female from 145.99 meters. And we got a session score of 400 and $987 cash. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. Light gray fur type. All right. We're going to keep following this trail, y'all, until we get over Hyanda, where I'm imagining an outpost will be. Probably going to hoof it a little bit faster than what I have been for this portion. Because we got a bad wind, and whenever I'm heading into a bad wind, I don't usually like to hunt a whole lot, even if I see some stuff that looks tempting, because I don't want to fight the wind the whole dang time. If I'm running for an outpost and it's straight downwind, I'm just going to go get there quickly instead of losing 15 animals in the process, right? All right, let's see here. It's wrong from a random AI bot. No, I didn't look it up with AI. I looked it up with Wiki. Good old Wiki fan, the Call of the Wild fandom Wiki page. But what likely happened is that I forgot to change the numbers from a prior animal. There's like over 120 animals, guys, that I've had to make realistic AI generated images of, removed the background from 120 plus animals so I could just have the animal stuff without the background, because you can't make it without a background if you want an accurate representation of it with like ChatGPT and stuff, right? And then I had to list them all in alphabetical order, come up with 150 hotkeys in order. So like, you know, control all A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the numbers, all the F12s, different combinations. I had to come up with 150 different hotkey combinations, get all the information for every single one of them in alphabetical order. Guys, I have so much stuff. I have every single animal in order by map with their name, their class, their difficulty level, and their senses and abilities, as well as their trophy rating thresholds. But yeah, no, the numbers and all that stuff you see, the only thing AI generated at all on that overlay is just like the badges and the images of the animals, because, and the only reason I use AI generation for that is because you can't legally use someone else's image. I can't go take one of Call of the Wild's images and slap it up there, because it may be considered fair use or it may be considered copyright infringement. You know, it's kind of a gray area depending on how you're using it, since I'm a monetized channel and whatnot. I'm not depicting it as like false partnership or my own art, but at the same time, I just don't want to risk it. So we've been going at it with working on Canva and Google Docs and ChatGPT, just making this stuff pop up on the screen. But hey, we're here. That might mean that G9D is messed up too. Gold is, yeah, no, it probably is. It's probably the gold and diamond. It's probably the ratings is the one part I probably missed. I probably left that on from a previous animal's ratings, because I have to retype it for each animal, and I probably just missed that one part. But prime example, y'all, of why we are not here to hunt. Like, look at that. Those guys are going to spook so fast. They already did, but thank you for pointing that out, Cannon. I would not have noticed that until someone pointed it out, because once these things are made, it's very easy to, you know, just not notice that stuff because there's 120 plus animals to go through. But appreciate that very much. Guys, I'm going to auto walk for a second, but I'm going to let Hunter Mecha take over for a second. I just got to walk over to my unplugged freezer while it's still cold and get some ice for my neck. You know, for anybody new to the channel, I got some spinal issues that we've had operated on and whatnot. And occasionally I got to walk away for just short bits to grab ice and heat and stuff. So I'll be right back as soon as Mecha takes over for me. There we go. All right, guys. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Hunting Mecha. All right, there we go. We got Chibi Mecha on the other games. We have two stream collections or stream themes really that we do. And we have like our regular variety channel one, which has just all the mecha stuff, right? And then we have Call of the Wild, because Call of the Wild is our bread and butter. We like Call of the Wild. Tempting. We're not too far off from a lookout point, so we're going to make our way up there. But so stem cells, guys, we had an operation. Anybody wondering what Coot's talking about? We had an operation to fix our breathing from the same chronic infection that I was talking about with the pressure coming from. It also, the follow-up operations, the 4 corrective surgeries that had messed up my breathing gave me an extremely rare condition known as empty nose syndrome. Most doctors haven't heard of it. They used to think it was fake. They've recognized without a doubt it is 1000% a real thing. But basically, the nerves that tell your brain you're breathing are in your face and your nasal vault on your turbinates, things that most people don't know exist. And so we went and got some stem cells PRP to fix it. But to be quicker about my answer, Coot Shooter, too soon to tell. Too soon to tell. Stem cell injections and PRP injections could take more than one shot, and they can also, if they do work, they can take like months and months and months. It could be 6 months before I could tell if it worked or not, you know. So too soon to tell, but I'm hoping that it gets better. I met with multiple doctors yesterday. That's why we had to cancel a stream yesterday, the first stream yesterday. And one of them is my pain doctor, and it's actually a nurse practitioner who's under my pain doctor that I usually see. And she said stem cells can take a while. But for anybody who doesn't know about stem cells, I used to have like moral questions about them because there's like all these scary stories that people tell about how you get stem cells. Guys, they extracted them from the fat of my own body. They did liposuction on me while I was there. Then they took the stem cells out of my own fat cells. So you have stem cells throughout your entire body. How they get extra ones, that's a little bit of a weird practice, but they now have the ability to extract them from your fat and things. Like, I kid you not, I was there while they extracted the stem cells. It took like 10 minutes, you know. But guys, the weird part is that the numbing didn't quite really work like it's supposed to. And so I felt the lipo. Let me tell you, it burned like 1,000 suns. It burned with the fire of 1,000 suns. That crap hurt. But for whatever reason, some procedures that are not supposed to be painful at all recently have been excruciating. And that's coming from somebody who got this way from MMA, from MMA fighting and you know, training and stuff like that. And so, yeah, it's super weird. But I guess like local anesthetics just aren't working on me as well anymore after all the poking and prodding throughout the years, maybe. I don't know. Or the doctor in Ohio thought that maybe I have a connective tissue disease, and that might be why my injuries are what they are, you know, acting the way they are. You know, my body can't repair itself like it used to, you know, before hitting the 30s, right? And there's science behind that too, actually. It has to do with stem cells. So like your body has a bunch of stem cells and it can use them to repair yourself. But the older you get, the less it's able to really access them and activate them and use them the way it used to. And that's why you can't heal the same. But And that happens around 30. So if you ever hear those jokes about when you turn 30, everything starts hurting, that's why it takes about 30 years for your natural little stem cell autonomic system to kind of start not doing its job as well. What do we got here? Everything hurts like heck after 30. Yep, that's actually the real science behind it. I kid you not. That's the legit reason why. Is that your body, it has to activate, basically has to activate stem cells for like repairing itself. And yeah, it just can't do it the same after the system that it uses basically to turn on and activate when it needs to take stem cells out of your fat or out of your bone or out of your body to grow new tissue. Freaking quits working at about 30. It doesn't quit working altogether, but like it, stops working like it usually should or does. That's why I have wrist issues and like ligament issues in my spine and stuff like that. Just because my freaking body won't heal itself like it used to. I guess I don't know. Not normal. That's not normal stuff. The spinal injury is not like just a normal injury that wouldn't heal. It's a very abnormal injury, but my recovery is not what it used to be. That's for sure. With or without being 30 something. Or 40 something, or 50 something. First person to guess my age correctly wins a gift card. Just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm not going to tell you how old I am. You'll never know. I think I've said it one time. Maybe. Hangovers are deadly after 30. So I am not much of a partier. I've done that. But when I did used to party a little bit and whatnot, which I'm not advocating, but they called me the machine. I kid you not. I don't get hangovers. I've never gotten, will not confirm or deny, Cannon, will not confirm or deny, but thank you for playing along. That was fun. No, I've only ever had one hangover in my entire life. Guys, don't start drinking and getting all inebriated and stuff. Just don't start it. It's so easy to not turn to that stuff when you're stressed out if you never start getting inebriated in the first place. I know really awesome people. That much like myself and everybody else, struggle with coping mechanisms, right? Well, don't make that a coping mechanism. If you do, fine. I'm not trying to be condemning towards you or like, oh, yeah. But still, I'm telling you, I wish I would have learned the hard way. Anybody watching this who's yet to get the party life, don't get in the party life. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're in the party life, I'm not shaming you. I'm not shaming you. I have no I have no problem with anybody because they do something or don't do something or whatever, Other people's actions don't, I mean, I'm sorry. I think that we should strive to love each other despite our decisions. So like, anything you guys do or don't do doesn't bother me none, but but I've learned from like, watching stuff online. You guys probably heard of Andrew Huberman and Jordan Peterson. A lot of these people that, are getting to be pop this, pop that, pop neuroscientists and pop, psychologists and pop therapists and all that. Some of them, some of the stuff they say is really good, guys. Really, really, really good. And I listened to Andrew Huberman on some stuff about like, basically your baseline dopamine and stuff like that in your head and whatnot. And I try to avoid things. But then again, I've always been the type to not really get along too well with most stuff. My brain likes to think very clearly. I'm a very OCD type of person. Very OCD type of person. Attention to detail, organization, all that jazz. Doesn't mean my apartment is as clean as what you probably think. There's perfect, and then there's I give up. Those are the two modes. Of OCD. And I give up. It takes a bit to get to that one. But when you have two kids, you'll get there. You want some ERP therapy? You want some exposure response prevention therapy? Try to maintain a clean house with 50-50 custody of two daughters. Oh my gosh. It's like every time we see them, it's like they forgot how to pick up after themselves. What are we kidding? They never learned? All right, let's see here, guys. I'm gonna pop over here just on the. There's no way at all that that is a another outpost, but I'm gonna run over here to see what the heck it is real quick, guys, and then we're gonna just teleport right back on up to here or something and make our way up to this point next, and we're gonna be hunting our way there, just like we did before. Still can't believe that was not an albino mountain lion. I thought for sure that thing looked really, really white. Not bright white, but you know. I thought for sure. It is another house, or is it? I think it might be, guys. I think that it probably not. There's no way at all they put another outpost all the way out there. What is that? Ain't no way. Ain't no stinking way, guys. Stick around, y'all. Stick around. We're just grabbing one more location. We're right back to killing stuff. I mean, hunting stuff. For food. Ethically. And compassionately. All right. Really what it is I have compassion on them for not yet being with video game Jesus. So, I'm going to help them on their way to paradise. Video game paradise. Guys, it looks like a building. It looks like a... Definitely not an outpost, though. Definitely... No way. No way. Oh, no. It's way past that building. What is it? Any of you guys know? What is this? What is... If it's a point of interest, it's going to be very uninteresting. But I'll read it. We'll see what it is. We'll see what fun fact we get out of this one. Somebody buy a dad joke. Somebody buy a dad joke for the stream. Somebody buy a dad joke for the stream. Let's see here. I'm just kidding. You guys don't have to spend your points on that. You guys don't have to spend your points. I just found out that you can refund those. I had no idea that you could refund those until like a few weeks ago, and somebody told me they spent the points and then they didn't get what they wanted, and I was like, they're like, refund them, and I was like, that's not a thing. They're like, yeah, it is. I refunded them. I did it. All right, guys, we're gonna learn. Gonna learn something today. Let's see what this is. All right, let's see here. Prosperity is one of over 700 ghost towns scattered throughout the state of Colorado. A silver mining community established at the height of the rush to the West in 1870. In its heyday, it boasted a general store, a saloon, and even a small school. The repeal of Sherman Silver Purchase Act in 1893 put the brakes on the silver boom and spelled the ending for the fledgling settlement, the promise of its name becoming a bitter irony. Now, all that's left are a few lonely cabins. There are stories of noises in the night and unexplained lights, but they're probably just old wives' tales. Hot take, guys. I don't believe in ghosts. Not the way that you see them in the movies. Not that way. I think there are anyway, hot, you know, there's that. There's that for you. I don't think human souls are floating around. I'll put it that way. I believe in other spirits. As eerie as that might sound to some people, I don't know, but I don't think Aunt Jemima's floating around, still ticked off about something, just knocking bottles of syrup over in your kitchen or something. One Arnie Palmy down, guys. Flavored drink of the day is still the wonderful Arizona Arnold Palmer half and half tea and lemonade. Not partnered or sponsored in any way, shape, or form. Just like the taste of it. All right, guys. All righty. Now we're cooking with Crisco. We're going to hunt our way up to this spot, and if the wind allows, up to this spot. If it doesn't, if there's a shift, we're going to go from a different direction to a different one. I thought I just marked it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Slow it down a little bit. That drink is good. I don't like their Southern sweet tea. I don't drink a lot of Arizona drinks, but man, this one's good. Yeah, I agree with you on that. If I like sweet tea, man, we usually make it at home, get it from a restaurant, or you know, what is that sweet tea company that everybody absolutely loved? Red Diamond. Red Diamond used to be the pinnacle of sweet tea. And honestly, I haven't even heard their name in like a decade. I haven't even heard of them, and I can't tell you how long. But is what it is. Hopefully they're doing fine. Making it home is better. Yeah, it absolutely is. I've noticed their sweet tea is bitter at the end. Red Diamond, yeah, well, it didn't used to be. I tell you what. Whenever I first got it as a kid, way back when, you know, color TV was a new invention. That's a joke. Yeah, it was super good, and then it just like gradually got more artificial tasting. We got a Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep, just asking for it, guys. Let's see what we can do about that. Class 5. Hopefully we got the details right on this one. If all the details are wrong, I'm gonna freaking lose it. Let's make sure we get the hollow point. I'm not going to lose it over a Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep unless it's like a high chance of being diamond or something. So we'll get the hollow point cheap bullets out for this one. There is no call for the Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep, so it's not particularly a super easy ambush opportunity, but we can do a little bit of stalking. I like ambush hunting. Really like setting up the Fox Pro 360 and watching them come on in. Let me check these scores. Don't break my heart, Cannon. Don't break my heart. We got 148.57 and 193.93. This is from Wiki Fandom. This is Call of the Wild Wiki Fandom information, so it should be accurate, you would think, but hey. Looks like we're going after female anyway, so it didn't really matter, I guess. But excellent vision and hearing. They have decent smell, but vision and hearing is their strong suit. All right, guys. Trivial. Their max level is 5. Just like pretty much any other goat, sheep, deer type creature. Pretty much anything with like split hoofs in this game is like 1 to 5, except for like elk. I think they can get like up to like, no, I think most elk are 1 to 5 too. Okay, they're not really gonna wait up, guys, and we're not gonna be able to chase them fast enough to make that happen. So that one's not gonna pan out, but the next one hopefully will. Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep, you get to live to die another day. All right, guys. Warning call. Hey, guys, we got another mountain lion up this way. We're going to chill for a second, barely move at all, really, honestly. And hopefully get her called in pretty quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm going to go up here, place the Fox Pro down. But I got to do it pretty quickly because she could be traveling. It is that time. It's 12:30. I don't know when their switcheroo time is, but yeah, we don't want to wait forever to call her in, so I'm going to give her one call for now. Maybe another one as we get closer. And then I'm going to get in this tree and start calling her in. We're not sprayed down. We're going to have to buy some more spray. We're down to our last spray. But I think we're going to get her pretty easy. I like to get the Foxborough at least 20 meters away from me. What is that? Look at that, guys. Look at that thing just walking straight toward us. Is that a Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep? It doesn't look very bighornish. All right, guys. We'll take it out really quietly while we're waiting on the mountain lion. Probably going to be liver if we get a vital in that one, but not looking like it. I rushed it, but I didn't really have much of a window there by the time I got sighted in. Yeah, it's going to live. It's going to live. Who cares? Who cares? All right, guys. I'm going to see if I can push this call up just a little further and then crawl back to it before she gets mad at us. Hopefully she's still in range. Let me get the mountain lion actually up there, for crying out loud. For crying out loud. Holler at me, guys, if you ever want to see the deets and I don't have them. That should be just about perfect. She's within 200, which she should be. We're going to get a nice, easy bow shot. That right there is pretty thick coverage right there, guys. That'll work. That'll work. Now we're cooking with Crisco. As soon as she shows up, we're going to be good to go. That thing is just about right at 20, so we're going to zero in at 20. There she is. There she is. I wonder if we can take our time getting her, just get a real nice look at them while they're still breathing and walking around and such. She's pretty calm. She's pretty calm. She ain't coming where I want her to. She's just staying kind of halfway behind that tree, but 196.93. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. Yep. I have 193.93. You got 196? Huh. Are you sure? We'll take her before it gets to be too late. That's definitely a lung shot. Might have got through to a liver as well. And she's down. All right, guys. Let's go see what super common, unexciting, but still fun to get mountain lion we got right here. Another tan, light brown, sorry, light brown. Yeah, 196. That's not what I see. That's crazy. Let me see here. Let me open it up on the app. Did I really mess up both of them? Good gosh. Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep. Let me see. 196. You are absolutely right. 196. Guys, don't use Wiki Fandom. Don't use Wiki Fandom. That'll, yeah, 148.57. And so we got that right. Okay, so we got to fix Bighorn sheep and that. Anyway, we'll do that next time, guys. So sorry. This is the first day we've had them up. I've been working in between streams to get that up today. 420 grit arrow from 21.60. Guys, we got a double lung on her. Nice left lung, right lung action right there with a 700 session score and $994 cash. And I will take that any day. Very happy with that placement. All right, it's not going on the wall, but it'll go in our pocket, so to say. And on to the next, y'all. On to the next. The numbers will be updated accurately by the next time we are on here. Hopefully, we'll just stop using WikiFandom. We'll use Call the Wild Companion from now on. Because so far, all the numbers on that app have been completely accurate, but the website, wiki, or whatever, has just been completely wrong. All right, guys, I guess we're going to kill a bear. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, hopefully that's the only wrong ones. I was using the website for it, but you know, I'm starting to figure out why people make fun of using Wikipedia or wiki anything. God dang, this is completely just stupid how inaccurate all the information is. But we're lucky to have it. Technology and such. What do they call it? First world problems, right? Pretty good lives. Pretty good lives. I was watching a video the other day from a dude who's, I think I heard the footsteps. Anyway, from a licensed therapist, and most of those are bad. I'll be honest with you guys. Most of those are bad. You know, not because there isn't good therapy out there, but like there's a lot of bad therapy out there. There's a lot of bad therapy out there. But anywho, this guy actually tells you stuff that should be common sense. He's pretty good. I forget what his name is, but you know, he does a lot of videos where he breaks stuff down. Bear is correct. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to know that the bear is correct. God dang, guys, I'm looking for a little bit bigger of a window than that. It'd be kind of fun to bring him in that close, and I might, but I like to have the choice, the opportunity. We'll just call that good right there. We'll just get just outside of where you can really. God dang, it's so loud. Oh my gosh. All right. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. We'll get the 600 grit arrow for this. Sometimes you want to keep the 420 out in case like a mule deer or something else walks up that's not what you're planning on, and you don't have to switch arrows because the 7 overlaps, right? You can kill bear with 420 or 600. I don't think there's too much in the area that I'm looking for, though. It's not that bear. Hmm. Hopefully she's coming on in. Bears can travel, as you guys know, bears can travel pretty dang quick. So if she was at 100 to 130 by the time we, by the time we got that call off, she could have been just outside of range. Who knows? Probably not, though. I'm guessing after just a little bit of a wait, she'll be right here. Definitely got some more elk to get, though, guys. We only got 1 out of 4 Rocky Mountain elk for the daily challenge, the last challenge that we have left for the day, which will be more than enough to get us a 4th tripod today for our roe deer grind that we're working on. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Only just a matter of time. All right, let's see. Oh. Ooh. I really don't want to honestly not have my bow in my hands because when they come in, sometimes they come in pretty quick. Pretty quick. But that's all right, though. She's not in too much of a rush at the moment. What is your diamond elk at checking of some silver? Checking some silver. Give me just a second, bro, Chacho. Let me see here. Black bear elk. 481.41 is where that is at. She should be getting pretty darn close, guys. She's just hanging out just a little bit further than what I like through all those bushes, but, you know, honestly, we can try it. Yeah, she's going down. She's 100%. That was, Likely like a single lung and a liver, maybe. She went down pretty quick, not as fast as what you would with a heart or double lung. So I'm thinking we single lunged her, or maybe we got some single lung and liver there. Oh, we did double lung her. Okay, wow. 43.01 meters with a 600 grit arrow. We got that left scapula. Still managed to get through to both lungs from 43 out, left lung and right lung, with a 700 score on the session and 1,051 bucks with that dusky fur type. And yeah, we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. On to the next. On to the next. Let's go. Correct. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So it was just the, what was it? The goat, and was it the bighorn sheep? Those two. Okay. So far. Weird when I whistle, it doesn't really pick it up. All right, guys. If you have any requests of what you want to see me do or hunt on Silver Ridge Peaks, this is the stream for that. We got to get some elk. We got to get some elk before the stream is Dunskies. But other than that, we're doing whatever the crap we want, really. Like I said, with the new overlays and stuff, guys, we decided to just go ahead and do what we wanted for one stream instead of getting back to setting up our roe deer grind. I'm super excited about the overlays. Sorry that some of them have some misinformation like this one. Diamond's off by a mile on that one, and the bighorn sheep and whatnot. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. We're going to get that fixed up for next time. And then one map at a time, we're going to have all the overlays ready to go. It's just been, guys, it's been a huge process programming and setting all that up. For as many animals as there are in this game. But it's been a fun process. Call of the Wild's been good to us as a stream, so we're going to be good to it. Guys, make sure if you also, guys, if you're just now, if you're just now tuning in, yeah, we took too long to stop on that one with my Arnold Palmer in my hand. But let's get up here, guys, and just get this freaking, we might have to go up that trail to get up there, honestly. That's honestly going to be the way better way to do it. We're going to go up this trail. Okay, yeah. Just going to keep going east until we hit that trail. But yeah, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, we do a monthly event. We're really trying to grow, guys. We really are trying to grow. Streaming is what we got, and it's what we're doing now. So we got a monthly event on the middle Wednesday of every month. We announce the date every time, where just for playing on your own map on Layton Lake, for female animals, no trophies are going to be required. You don't have to sacrifice a trophy for it. Hello, sir. You can win yourself a gift card on a monthly basis. The bigger the channel gets, the more prizes we'll give away, and the bigger the gift cards. But either way. Should we? He's a decent bear. Up to 22. Up to 22 on him, so. I'm at 572,000. These bears pay good. Yeah, wow. 500,000. Yeah, they do pay good. What now? Thought I heard some steps to my left. Honestly, guys, mythical level 8. If we didn't just spook him, but the way he's acting, guys, we might just be able to get him for free. You know, we're trying to get that lookout point, and he's just kind of doing what he's doing. Do we have the Palmer tips on? We do. Should we track him, guys? He's gonna be a borderline diamond. I don't think he is, because I think he's going to be level 9 legendary to be diamond, but he could be. 22.8, y'all, on the black bear, I believe is where it's at. Let's see here. Let me get back to Silver Ridge Peaks. 22.8, y'all, is where diamond starts for black bear. We'll gladly take a diamond black bear. We'll come back to that lookout point right here, because If he is going to slow down and quit running at any point, even if we follow him to the next zone, he might be worth tracking. We're going to track him. Very decent shot that we still run into him. Where does tracks go? I know he was doing circles back there for quite a while, but I know he ran up this way. He didn't go back out behind me to my right. I know he came up this way, so... The tracks have been glitching, though, guys. That's the real pain in the butt. The tracks have been glitching. Not these ones, but earlier we were watching them appear at our feet. Super weird. But I think the update hopefully is going to bring some good stuff, or has brought some good stuff. I haven't really been happy with the updates because I still can't play multiplayer with my wife. It's still broken. But, you know, still an awesome game. I'm just hoping they'll fix it up where we can play multiplayer together again. And Mrs. Mecha, guys, we're going to have a second capture card feeding Mrs. Mecha's stream into our computer so we can switch to her hunt live at any time. It's going to be a really fun thing. And we'll still have the animal overlays and all that. So we'll be able to watch two people hunt. Even if we do have to be like 500 freaking meters apart from each other for it to work, you know. Let's see, guys. We're just gonna keep walking along, figure out where his next zone is. He's a level 8 mythical, rated 20 to 22, so he's not likely a diamond. He's not likely gonna be a wall hanger, but there's a chance. There's a chance, right? So we'll give it a shot. I don't know if they ever really do say 23. I don't know if you guys ever see the trophy rating on them, ever say 21 to 23 instead of 20 to 22. The highest ones I ever see, whether it's 8 or 9, I think, if I remember right, is just always 20 to 22. So it could be 22.9. It'll still say 20 to 22. What did I miss? Gonna pick it up a little bit. He's getting a little ways away if I don't hurry. So let's see here. Trot. Still at a trot. Oh, is that him? Is that him, I wonder? That's likely him, just on the other side of that ridge right there. I mean, he's just running up the trail. He's just running up the trail, guys. So if we can call him back, if we can set this up toward him, I'm going to get this ready. We were being pretty loud there, so... he's going to have a ways to come back down because he's going to have to find his way back down. This might be a perfect opportunity, guys. We can place this a good ways ahead of us. Put it like I don't know. If we got the view for it, we'll put it at about 40. And call him on in. Put it like right about here. We can shoot him with the Arzina as close as we want to get him to. I mean, I'll shoot him from 40 with a rifle if I have to. Prefer a bow shot if we can, but hopefully this guy turns out pretty good. If he hits 22.8, not a big chance that he will. He's level 8 instead of level 9. But if he does make his way over here and we get a diamond, I'll be happy about it. If not, I'll still be happy about it. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's get us a PB bear. We've never gotten a diamond black bear. This would be nice. Guys, hey, big celebration today. Not that I had anything planned. We broke 100 subs. Broke 100 subs on a particular place, you know. So super happy about that. Thank you to each and every one of you guys who's watching this now and or later, or whoever has, really, honestly, anybody's checked out the channel. This is what we're aiming to do, guys. You know, this is what we're aiming to do for a job, for, you know, like a path that we want to take, you know, God willing. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for the subs, the likes, the comments. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're a pretty new channel, and I'm very happy that we're picking up some momentum. Time to get the gray neck brace back on. I don't want to use the blue one, right? They'll see it, you know? All right, guys. It could take him a fat minute to find his way down here with the terrain that we're on. We'll see what happens, though. Eventually, guys, we should see him just... Yeah, that. He's right there. I don't got no more spray, do I? I got one more spray. I'm gonna spray down, guys. I'm gonna spray down. Polymer tip for sure. 600 grit arrow for sure. We're gonna sight both these in for their close range. 20 for that. Polymer tip on this. We're just gonna take him right now, guys. He's starting to show up. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. We got him. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Not a big chance he's a wall hanger, but he's a good one. We're hoping. We're hoping. Let's see what we got. Guys. Yeah, you know. We're happy we got him. We're happy we got him. So we got him in the heart and the right lung right there. Level 8 mythical with a black fur type. We use the Arzina to put him down from 39.51 meters with a session score of 900 and $1,429 cash. He ain't no wall hanger, but he was a fun one to hunt, that's for sure. So we'll grab him, and yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. I won't complain about that at all. That was a fun one. All right, guys, let's get on up yonder to the lookout point. We got to walk up the trail just a little bit further, and we'll be there. I think once we get up to this point right here, we'll be cooking with Crisco. What's up, Zoe? How is Zoe doing? Welcome to Call of the Wild Wednesday, stream 2 of the day. Zoe, how you been? All right, guys. Man, I know that was not a diamond or nothing. It was a level 8 mythical. But, man, guys, that was, for some reason, that was the funnest hunt. He seemed to be super alert. He seemed to be pretty darn alert. All right, been stressing, but I'm all right. What you been stressing about, Zoe? You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. But hopefully everything's all right. You can talk to Mecca if you need to, here or in the Mecca Nexus, right? Right? Guys, they are making this a pretty darn difficult. See, you can see the ridge right here, this slightly lighter color right here, this light grayish, greenish color. So this is definitely the level that we have to be on. But man, they made this a tough lookout point to get to pretty quickly. That's for sure. Yeah, I'd rather not speak to the person is about a. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, regardless, I don't need no deets. I don't need the tea. I don't need the tea. I hope it works out. I hope it works out for you. How has the stream been going, Zoe? Guys, we have collabed a while back with Zoe on some Battlefield 6. We're not really particularly, getting a lot going on with that game, but we enjoy playing it. We got like almost 19,000 reses for barely ever getting to play it. Get to play it like a select amount of hours out of the week, really. Like once or twice a week for a few hours, and we're still at 19,000 reses. Hey, I hope so too, because I'm very worried about them. Gotcha. A Marvel Rival stream. Heck yeah, there you go. We We've been trying that one out. That's a fun one. Honestly, been loving that one. Don't even touch BF6 no more. Yeah, yeah. I really love it to death. Started having those wrist issues though that I've talked about way too much. But until my hands are completely better, I can't play as many hours of that as I want to. So with the variety of games that we have, we play it. We play it weekly, but it's usually like once or twice a week. Just when we can. I've made it to there. You go. There you go. Good deal. Good deal. All right. Let's see here. Oh, boom. So we're going to have to go past that up to here, but we'll be able to go up there. We could go around here and pop up too, but that'll be a little sharper. All right, guys, let's go get this other outpost. Like I said, we're not really focusing on any particular goal for this stream. The roe deer grind is on hold. We'll probably get back to it tomorrow as soon as I get the overlays fixed for Quattro Colinas and whatnot. We're not set up for it completely yet. We're still in the process, but we'll be scouting out some drinking zones, hanging out. We're putting some tents down. We're getting some tripods. We got 7 tripods in storage and a handful on some maps. So, but I'm gonna get back to my show and I'll be lurking. Well, thank you very much, Zoe, for checking in. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. All right, guys. Let's see here. All right, let's see. All right. Of course, you have to co-stream again one of these. Yeah, sure. That'd be fun. Maybe we can co-stream some Marvel Rivals or something like that. I'm a Venom main. That's pretty much the only character I've really learned, but hey. Would be a good time. All right, let's see here. Guys, we do play Marvel Rivals, Battlefield 6, Call of Duty Zombies particularly, and multiplayer, but everybody knows where Call of Duty's been going nowadays. Just and we do community days on Saturdays, guys. If you want to hang out and play, we play community. We do a community clash collab with Turtles on Saturdays. I like Turtles 25,000. We do Fall Guys right now. We start out with like an hour, a little bit less than an hour, of Rocket League where people can jump in if they want, and then we do about 2 hours of Fall Guys. It's a free game on every platform. Even older generations of Xbox can access it. I don't think the 360 can get it, obviously, but even the old Xbox One can play it. So if you guys do want to link up with us on Saturdays, let me see here, guys. I don't think I have a picture for it, but yeah, we do play it on Saturdays. It starts at 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Central, and 4 p.m. Eastern time for the Fall Guys portion of it. 1 hour before that is when soccer is, good old Rocket League, if any of you guys are into Rocket League. But I'm not a sweat. I'm not very good at Rocket League. I'm like, a high gold, low plat level player. That's another game that I barely touch, but somehow still play weekly. And other than that, yeah, we play Hunt Showdown. That's one we've really been digging lately, is Hunt Showdown. That's another one. Hunt Showdown's a good game. And we, for the family's sake, we jump into Fortnite sometimes if my IRL BFF B swing or my wife and kids or dad want to jump into a little bit less sweaty of a shooter, we'll jump into Fortnite and have a good old time with that. Boy, howdy! I'll tell you what, this mountain's not making it easier, guys. All right, guys, let's get this outpost so we can be on with the hunting. I'm hoping to make our way up tier. This has got to have some god tier animals at it or something, because this is a place you're only going to if very intentionally. I'm not too worried about that mountain goat. We'll get back to hunting mountain goat and anything and everything else that walks in front of us. Okay, fine. We'll hunt a mountain goat right stinking now is what we'll do. Now, the diamond and gold ratings on the mountain goat and the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep are off, guys. They are off. So forgive me on that one. He's going to be, it's 84 though, is diamond on a mountain goat. So he's not going to be a wall hanger. Very small chance any of them are going to break our personal PB. We got a decent diamond our first time ever even seeing these guys. Super crazy, lucky. We got a short form video of it on our socials if you guys want to follow us on pretty much any platform. So you guys can hang out where you want with that. Just type in Mechanic or Mechanic_TTV and you'll find us most places. That name's not thankfully taken anywhere else for most stuff. All right, so 70 to 77 on both of them. Level 5 on the left, level 4 on the right. So we'll get the level 5, obviously. He is obviously within range. We do have hollow points on here. I'm going to have to switch that to the hard cast nose rounds for the Maradi. But I think we could just take him right here, honestly. I'm trying to make sure I don't mess up my shot any, but I think I just pick his lung out right about there. That should, what? Okay, we did, okay. I was about to say right there, boys. I tell you what, I was about to lose it. That was so spot on, and I knew it didn't hit the log. It's just the way he instantly was up. He just stood up and stared at us like nothing happened. Oh, man. He didn't make it too far. Excuse me, I saw your health rate go down. Okay, there we go. Like, pardon me, sir, you should be dead. 25 to 50. He made it further than any other hunt that we've had so far this stream, I'm pretty sure. He's definitely cooked. He's definitely gone. He's with Vigigame Jesus. Yeah, we went past our goal of where to turn back for the outpost, but hey, it was worth it. We're going to get another little payday. He's going to be gold, guys. Oh, what? You're kidding me. What? Oh, no. Guys, the lungs on this guy. Guys, he's like a Inosuke from Demon Slayer. He can move his organs around. I'm just kidding. We missed. But still 72 meters, 178 session score. That's a low score we've had all day for sure. $738, and we got the thoracic vertebrae with the left humerus. Yeah, he was just getting all sorts of comfy right there. But hey, I'll take $700. Better than him not dying. He wasn't a wall hanger either way. All right, guys, let's go get this outpost and get right back to hunting. I don't know if any of you guys hunt Silver Ridge Peaks. I'm super excited to see what this little area right here has for us. That looks very interesting. I'm guessing for people who do grind on this map, do any sort of black bear or mule deer grinding for great ones on this map, I am guessing. It's a wild guess that they use that. Just a wild guess that I'm assuming they use that right there. That's probably going to be a really good spot to set up a grind where things kind of respawn exactly where they were. I don't see any spawns flipping from this lake right here. So you might be able to do like a one lake method on Silver Ridge Peaks too. I wouldn't know. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on Silver Ridge. And we are setting up our first ever. We told everybody after we had our first monthly Call the Wild raffle hunt, we'd start doing Great One grinds. So we're starting our first ever Great One grind we've started our first ever Great One grind on Quattro Colinas for the hardest grind first, which is roe deer. Roe deer or red fox. Those are the two that people say are the hardest, and we have both maps for both of them. So we're going to be getting the map multi-mount of the three brothers, getting 3 great ones. That's the goal. We're doing extreme. We're going to set up and do extreme herd management, and the one lake method, and just have it be quick, fast, and in a hurry, you know. And we're going to keep it all set up. We're going to keep going until we have enough money to set up for the next grind. It'll take about $500,000 plus. It's about $260,000 for like 16 tents and another $250 for like, you know, tripods. I think that's the number. 16 is 160,000 just for 10 tents. So yeah, it's about another 6. Yeah, that's about right. Yep. It's $256,000 for 16 tents and another $256,000. So you're looking at $512,000, guys. If you want to start a grind on a map that you have no gear for and you don't want to have to buy any gear for it, you want all 16 tripods and tents, it's going to be 512 big ones, big ones. So we're going to be doing that. We already got our tents in most of our tripods though. So we're going to be doing that until we earn enough to set up and do the next grind. And 500K at a time. We're just going to keep getting great ones in the process while we're waiting. I'm thinking, guys, honestly, as much as people do suggest using like the Arzina 300 or something really powerful to just shoot a roe deer in like the toe and kill it, right? I am thinking for money's sake, I'm going to take good shots with the Marathi lever action. That'll put him down really good. It'll put him down super good. I don't need to be shooting a roe deer beyond 150 anyway, and you can kill him at 150, 160 with it, no problem. So we're going to be picking the Marathi lever action. It does have a shorter effective range, but you can sight it in for up to 150 and take him out for sure. And it shoots class 3 to class 8. But the thing, guys, is that the thing is that some guns work a lot better than others with the same stats, with similar stats. Anybody who has ever tried out the 7mm rifle knows exactly what I'm talking about. The penetration and expansion on the hollow points in that thing is so trash. So trash. Even though the stats on the page, if you look at it on the page, right, it should get through just as good as anything else, especially just as good as a Stradivarius, right, like a 270. But I have shot what at the time was what I thought was a good moose from like 60 away. And I mean, with a hollow point right at a perfect broadside. I approached it very carefully because for me, it was going to be my first. It was like back whenever I was putting gold on the wall, right? You know, which wasn't so long ago, I guess. But yeah, so anyway, long story short, I thought this was going to be like a really good moose. And so, yeah, I got ready for that. All right, guys, we got another mountain goat right in front of us. These ones are even worse than the last, but we'll take them. Yeah, I shot a perfect bullseye right in his lung, broadside shot, him just sitting there about 60 meters away. He ran off, didn't die, tracked him all the way back down, And next thing I know, I call him into me with the Foxborough. I get about a 30-meter shot on him, with the same exact 7mm Empress rifle. Perfect broadside shot again. I mean, I spent hours on this guy, hours on him. Let me range that guy up real quick. 135. Okay, we'll sight in for 150 and shoot just a little low. But yeah, I looked at the X-ray after we finally put him down after 2 perfect shots. The X-ray showed the bullet going through. There's a heart shot. The X-ray showed the bullet on the moose going like, here's his lung. The X-ray for both shots was like a bullseye in the lung from the broadside shot. No scapula, humerus, no nothing, right? And it still did not get the penetration to hit the lung that it was touching, you know. So, like I said, guys, if you're looking for like a large game weapon that the game offers with no DLC, skip the 7mm. Skip it. Okay. Get the Range Master at 60K. Sounds like a lot until you learn that you can make like 40, 50K a day, you know. 138 out, guys, with the Marathi lever action. We got a 400 score instead of a 178 for passing the harvest check, and a $976 cash with a right lung and heart shot. Thank you. But yeah, I learned that way that some guns, you know, the numbers on the guns, they don't always give you the best idea of how good that gun is, right? You got to try it out. The Marathi lever action, guys, for anybody who hasn't tried it yet, the Ambusher pack is a good DLC. So I think it's the Ambusher that the Marathi comes on. I definitely suggest the Marathi, especially for class 3 animals, because the Marathi puts down moose like it's its job, right? Like it does a good job on moose. And should we really go after even more of these guys? He's a better one. You know, he's a better one. We still have him up on the screen. Might as well just go ahead and... Never mind. Never mind. I think, I don't think that was his buddy. I think that was him, wasn't it? Nope. Okay. Yep, they're gone. Yep, they're gone. I'm going to take a quick shot at that guy at 100. We're going to sight him for 100 and take that guy real fast. Oh, Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping through the plains. And the wave and the wheat sure smells sweet. Okay, this is really bad shots, but I don't know why. I just got personally offended at them, you know, and decided I just got too aggressive. Too aggressive. Right. We're going to slow it down and walk a little bit. I'm not super excited. Bear with me, guys. I'm not super excited about walking a twisty turning trail, but I'm definitely going to spook any potential animals in the area if I keep doing what I'm doing, running the whole time. Of course, we could just run up to here and then quit running, but I'm betting, guys, there's going to be, especially since they don't have much place to go west and east, they're going to keep going up this way, whether they find another need zone or not. So if we slow it down, we'll be very easily killing some more mountain goat and whatever else is in the area on the way up to that last lookout point. All right, y'all. I am ready to get back to the road deer grind, though, guys. I am super ready to get back to the road deer grind. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super duper fun. Cannon, are you there, Brochacho? You still with me, Cannon? I'm checking out your trophy. I've already seen it, but I'm checking it out again. Cannon, guys, he got a great one, black bear, last night, early this morning, something like that. So W Cannon for sure, guys. Super happy for him getting a great one. He's got a lot of great ones, though. We're going to check out his lodge sometime very soon. I think we're hoping for next Wednesday. Something like that. I think tomorrow we did something like that. Maybe tomorrow. He's going to be helping me set up as well on the road deer grind a little bit tomorrow. It's going to be fun. All right, guys. Let's get back to cooking with Crisco. Let's get ourselves some more manimals lined up. We're trying to get to the lake. We're going to spot whatever's there, get the lookout, and, you know, I mean, honestly, guys, it's tempting just to grab a tent and put it down there if we get $3 more grand, but I'm going to use that tent for the grind. I'm going to definitely use that tent for the grind. We got 13 tents available for the grind. We got a few more of them that we could take off of, like I said, Medved Taiga. But right now, that big river running from like the west central to like the north central to like the northeast part of the map, we got 3 tents set up on that in such a good spot. We can just, it's like shopping for meat. It's just like going to the grocery store and picking out what animal you want to kill. Not that we're eating them, you know, but it's so easy to find reindeer and brown bear and even Eurasian lynx and such. I don't really want to pull those down, so we might still be 3/10 shy of 16 for Quattro. By golly, guys, if I didn't know better, I'd say there's nothing but mountain goat here in this area. Hopefully hopefully one of these has got to be an outpost, guys. I know for sure that there's an outpost here. Very likely that instead of that. That's probably just a stand or a point of interest. But after we get this point, guys, I'm really kind of leaning towards mountain lion hunting specifically. I keep, but you know what I keep freaking forgetting though, guys, is we're supposed to be getting some Rocky Mountain elk right now. We still got what, like $5,000 waiting on us? What? Yeah, $5,000 waiting on us if we get a couple more elk. So we're definitely going to be hitting those before we wrap things up. But, hey, Ray, what is going on? How is Ray doing? No worries at all, Ray. Thank you for being here. Hopefully your day is going great. We are hunting kind of whatever walks in front of us while we're getting to this next area. And then after that, we're getting some Rocky Mountain elk on Call of the Wild Wednesday. And we hit 100 subs currently at work. There you go. There you go. Well, thank you for bringing your, what is it? Bring your streamer friend to work day? I mean, I'll take that. You said Chick-fil-A? What's the status on that Chick-fil-A sponsorship? I'm just kind of joking. Slipped out the back door to my car. There you go. There you go. Well, thank you for checking in the middle of all that. Now I'm dreaming of an ultimate #1 with no cheese. Just getting #2, the spicy. We like the spicy. All right, guys, we're going to hoof it a little bit more. Probably the worst time to, but I'm going to hoof it just a little bit because I'm getting tired of this. I tell you what, I'm getting tired. This is a long way to hoof it while hunting. We got some mountain goat over that way. I'm not really going to try and bother with them too much. We've seen so many mountain goat. I got a diamond mountain goat already, like a good one. So we're gonna move on up to the lake, guys. Hopefully there's something there besides goat. Heck yeah, brother. I could send you that. Oh my gosh. Right in the mail with a little bit of Polynesian or ranch sauce, right? I'm sure it'll be totally bacterially safe and ready to be eaten. Ugh. Could you imagine? I have bought food one time from a streamer friend, BF Doom. I bought pickles from him, but pickles you can actually, you know. The shipping, oh my god, best pickles I've ever had as far as like garlic dill goes. Yeah, best pickles ever for garlic dill pickles, that's for sure. Warning call. We will hunt another one on our way up, guys. We'll let him chill for a second. Is he all the way up there? Oh yeah. Level 5. He's not that great. But why is the level 5 rated? That's decent. So let's get these guys back up there. They go up. What? Well, that's clearly misinformation. 1 to 5. They're clearly go past 1 to 5. What in the world? So Wiki Fandom, guys, we're finding out that Wikipedia, the fandom wiki page for Call of the Wild, don't go off of that. certainly don't go off of that because these guys, that's a level 6 hard right in front of us. And according to Wiki Phantom, these guys only go from 1 to 5, I thought, unless I misread that one too. So we got to update the mountain goat and the Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. We got to update those too. What? No, why? 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 All right, we'll take him. We'll take him. He's not going to beat our PB. We already have a diamond. You got to get to at least 84 for that, but he'll pay us. I ain't going to fight about it. He came right up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Good old gold. 80.51. 84. Sorry, diamond's 83. I thought diamond was 84. Okay. 83.2 is where diamond is. But anyway, yeah. Level 6 hard. Didn't even know you could get those with a mountain goat. 31.53 meters because he ran right up to us with a 450 session score. And 1,218 bucks cash. And you better believe we triple vitaled them, guys. We got both lungs and the heart right there. Can't complain about that shot at all. I'll take it. All right, guys. Now's a good time to hoof it. Now's a good time to hoof it a little ways. Nothing too crazy, but man, I'm getting tired of waiting on these guys. Definitely want to know what's at that point right there, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut in right now, actually. And, yeah, I guess if you guys are looking for mountain goat, you know where to find them. Yeah, just all the way from, where is it? Right about here, up this trail. Insane amounts of mountain goat. Absolutely insane amounts of mountain goat. Ugh. Whoa, my neck pillow's popping off. All right, clearly a hunting stand right here at this point. Oh, no, we're going to read. We got something to read. All right. Guys, hey. Look at that, by golly, Miss Molly. What do we have in front of us right now? I'll take it. I'll take it. Where are you? There you are. We're going to get up to right about 100 on the dot. Since we don't have a favorable wind and not a lot of cover, I'm hoping to just take her out with the Maraude if I can get some sort of shot at something besides her sphincter. Might have to kind of push a little bit to the left here and get more of a quartering away type of angle on her, but it's going to have to be a pretty far left crawl. Thankfully, she has no idea we're here. We can work with that with a hard nose, with a hard cast nose on the Maraude. We can absolutely sight in for 100 and work with that. Stop moving. Hold on. Hold on. Need a little bit more of an angle on that. She ain't nothing special, but I'm going to try and pass the harvest check and get a good shot every time if I can. Every stinking time. All right. She moves around a lot, I'll tell you that much. Yep, got that left lung. It may be left lung only, but let me tell you, ladies and gents, that is a left lung. Let's go. We got another mountain lion. Let's go. Gotta love the mountain lion hunting. All right. The Ute people have inhabited this region for centuries, sharing language and culture. The 12 bands stretch from Utah in the northwest to Colorado and New Mexico in the southeast. The uncomprehendable Utah band lived here as nomadic hunters gatherers, moving up into the Sun Sisters Mountains to hunt in the summer and wintering in the valleys. They are known for being one of the first peoples to harness triboluminescence. Oh wow, triboluminescence, whatever. Ceremonial rattles made from the translucent buffalo skin and are filled with the quartz crystals that produce flashes of light under mechanical stress when shaken. Uta. It's an E. It's an E, Ray. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. It's Ute. I'm just kidding. All right, I don't know. The Uddies. It's the Uddies. All right, guys, let's go get our mountain lion. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? You know, I kind of feel like they're so far away that we can't. I don't understand how we're not seeing that guy. The Utes. That's the that's in the Ute Basin. The Uddy Basin. I be watching Blind Frog and Skinwalker Ranch too much. It's I'd say if you're familiar with this stuff, you're watching something. Or you're located in Utah. I don't know. Where is this place? Colorado? Was this in Colorado? Or they be smoking all that devil's lettuce? I'm just kidding. They smoke right here too. That's a joke, guys. I don't have, whatever. Whatever. Social anxiety peaking. All right, let's go get our mountain lion. All right, let's see here. She made her way a little bit back up this way, but she is definitely dead, by golly, I tell you. All right, here's the first actual splatter beyond the initial shot. There we go. And there she is. Nothing special, guys. Just another mountain lion. But isn't that something to say? Just another mountain lion. I love mountain lions in this game. We're gonna get some Roosevelt elk now after we get the nearest outpost. Let's check and see how she's been doing with her dental care routine. Little bit better than the bear. Ma'am, you do need to floss a little bit more. I'm seeing what appears to be some gangrene on the top of your teeth. I don't know what you're doing with that. But anyway, 96.31 meters. Got a left lung shot. She was definitely turned quite a ways away, guys. And you can see right there, you know, it looks like a wider shot probably than it is until you realize her leg and her movement. She was kind of working what her mama gave her in the wrong type of ways for our shot. But we still nicked the left side of that lung. Got a 785 session score, $1,269 cash money, and another Puma payday. All right, guys. Let's see. Like I said, we're really just trying to get the lookout point and the outpost here, and then we're done with the goat, the sheep, and for now, even the mountain lions. Until we go north after getting this outpost, we're gonna go up north, probably northwest, and start looking at some Rocky Mountain elk. We're gonna change the time for that if we have to. But we're definitely looking at some Rocky Mountain elk. You get to live, good sir. You get to live, good sir. You get to live to die another day. finding out that I definitely have a lot of work to do when it comes to actually correctly getting my information for my animals. Because evidently Wiki fandom sucks at giving correct information. But Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep, and then the mountain goat maximum. Oh wait, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. Okay. All right. Wiki fandom isn't the only one that got it wrong, evidently, because the maximum difficulty, I know it's backwards, but maximum difficulty for mountain goat on the Call of the Wild companion app is actually saying 5.2. And you guys saw earlier, we got a gold, not even a diamond, a gold that was level 6 difficulty. So someone fill me in on that. Where do you find the actual accurate information? Let's look at the codex real quick. If the codex says freaking max difficulty 5, then there's a strongly worded email going to the people at the Call of the Wild. I'll tell you that much right now. All right, let's go to mountain goat. Mountain goat. It just says difficulty average, just like I knew it would, because that's all it ever says. But hey, why does it say, guys, on the Call of the Wild companion app as well as on Wiki fandom that their maximum difficulty is 6? I know that's not correct. Or sorry, 5, because we just literally saw a level 6 that wasn't even diamond here live on Mechaneck TTV. All right, guys, we got the outpost we were looking for. Next up is the lookout point, and then after that, we're actually going to strategically and purposely go after some Rocky Mountain elk. But we got a good little jaunt to go because this little slightly lighter colored area is rock, right? So we're going to have to go all the way up here and then come around. They're going to make us work for it. We're not doing it the slow way. We're at an outpost. We were doing now what we should have done last time. Okay, all right. You guys, making our way downtown, driving fast, trying to get a lookout. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right. Let's go. Come on, this is ridiculous. I can really. We're gonna get it. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it happen. Watch. It's just gonna take a little bit. Okay. Nope. There we go. I promise holding on to the ATV will be worth it. Gosh, then make this lookout point for the mountain goat. By golly, it was worth it. I called it. So I tell you what, we got a need zone right down here. So that's a very smart place for a need zone. All right. Of course, it's mountain goat. Good gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. So much. All right, guys. Let's see. What a beautiful view. Oh my gosh. You know what? It would be worth, it genuinely would be worth putting a tent up there, honestly. Something like right there would be a great place for a tent. And it's pretty tempting, guys, to go grab one and put it on up there. Might be the only time I come all the way up this way. God dang it, guys, we're gonna do it. Oh my gosh, we're gonna freaking do it. We're gonna go back down, grab ourselves a tent. It's gonna cost us one of our tents for the good old grind, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll be at 12 out of 16. We'll make it up in no time. We'll make it up by the end of the stream. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put up a bunch of stuff to do. All right, we'll put up the rifles real fast. Grab ourselves one of our tents down here. Hey, we're not gonna have to use one after all. All right, we use these ones specifically. We got the Quattro Colinas skin pack or the cosmetic pack on there, obviously because we got Quattro, and so we went ahead and put some Quattro camos on it and whatnot. So let's go ahead and go on up yonder with the ATV. We know the right way to go with the ATV this time. Go up more on the right side of this area, but we're gonna pop on up there, find the best spot for this tent, and that'll give us a pretty good way to be able to go down any direction we want. Really, that's really my only point. I don't think it's gonna be there's a massive amount of animals around the peak of that little mountain, but I do think it'll be a good point to be able to travel to instead of having to well, let me go and more to the right, more to the right. Oh, come on, definitely please work with me. I think it's going to be nice to be able to pick which way we want to be able to go down the mountain in any direction. That's essentially what I'm looking at it for. It's not the steepest mountain from what I could tell. So I do think we're going to be able to use that to hunt pretty effectively. Most of the mountains, like on Layton Lake and pretty much any other place, is like if you're on the top of the mountain, there's no animals nearby, no nothing. The peak of that mountain right there is just far enough away where I'm hoping it won't spook the animals that have a need zone at that lookout point. But not only that, there could be more animals in the area because of how surprisingly not steep this mountain is. So might be the greatest place for just a little bit of scouting and traversing between different sides of the mountain without having to go all the way to the top manually. Okay, we got another need zone right here. Always stop for him, guys. I very much because I haven't done a whole lot of Great One grinding, or none, should I say. I've been doing nothing but good old-fashioned regular hunting. Try to keep it realistic a lot of the times, right? Ambush hunting and whatnot, but let's see here. There we go. But yeah, forgot what I was gonna say. Let's go. Let's go. We forgot what we were gonna say. Come on now. Come on now. I'm not giving up on you, ATV. The real question for me is, where do I want to put the tent up here? I don't prefer that it be on top of that necessarily, but I do. There's not a rock here. Okay, it's running into a rock that's not there. We're going to bring the freaking ATV with us. I don't care. But once I get up there, whatever has the best visual, that's the only thing I care about. Whatever has the best visual towards areas where animals might actually be. Screw this. There's probably not going to be a whole lot of animals all the way up here. I'm pretty convinced, at least. But good gosh, look at how that looks, though. All right, so the lookout point's a good fat ways away. That's 400. We won't even be able to see the animals, actually. We won't even be able to actually see them, and there's no way we're placing a tent up here. I don't know. You guys help me decide. Is it even going to be worth it? If we do place the tent up there, we can go down any direction we want, but there's outposts on, you know, every direction. This might not have been the most effective decision. We're going to see what it looks like at the top, guys. We're going to figure it out from there. It might make it that much easier because another thing too is if I want to go to this lake, this might be close enough to spook it, right? Like this right here is 979 meters away. That right there is 1.2. So that's right around 300, which, you know, the spook range is about what, like 270, 275. The animals can detect you from beyond that, but you're not going to spook anything until you get to like 270. Watching, just counting down money. There you go, lurk. Thank you for the lurk very much. Psst. Ray, the Scorpio 1 is lurking, probably building a pillar fort or training squirrels for world domination. Either way, they're awesome and totally here in spirit. Ray, you are the best. W Ray, guys, if somebody could put W Ray in the chat, I'll do it. I'll do it if you make me. Somebody put a W in the chat for Ray, because she is awesome. She is signed right up for moderating the channel. She's here so consistently and supports us a ton. And I'm super happy to be working with her in the future as well with collabs and whatnot. Ray is also, guys, shout out to Ray. She's also a streamer. She's a console streamer like me. She's on PS5, whereas I'm on Xbox. But we had a great time playing Fall Guys last Saturday. We're doing a weekly Fall Guys community clash day. You know, with us, I Like Turtles, and she will be with us so long as she wants to be this Saturday as well. So if you guys are looking to link up and play some fun games as a community and support a growing streamer, community Saturdays is our community day. And then the first Wednesday evening of every month, we play with viewers on Call of the Wild. And the middle Wednesday of every month, we do our Call of the Wild raffle hunt giveaway for the hunt winners, as well as keyword giveaways for our paid subs on a particular place. All right, guys. This is very clearly not going to be worth it. But you know what? I will be able to say that I've seen the top of this mountain. I will be able to say that. And boy, howdy, is it just, you know, it's like, you know, when I'm short of breath, I'm going to come up here, right? When I'm struggling to breathe, I'm going to come up here so that it feels like it's naturally because of the low oxygen content in the air. This is going to be my place of making sense of things. Yeah, there's no way at all it's going to let us. There's no way at all it's going to let us put a tent up here, but hey. You can try. You can try. It might. God dang, guys. If the rendering distance in this game wasn't less than 400 meters, this would be the best place in the game. If the rendering distance was as far as you could see, at least a kilometer, right? If you could get like a kilometer or more on rendering distance, you can mod it to do that on PC, but this isn't PC. If the rendering distance was better, boy, howdy, guys. See, even that's outside of rendering distance. So if there's a goat standing over there, we wouldn't know. It doesn't render. It's invisible until it's right about here. Right? So definitely not going to be a place for scouting stuff out, but by golly, Miss Molly, this was a jaunt. I'm probably going to put the tent up here just because I brought it for now, and only because it'll be so easy to correct later. If I want to come get it, I'll teleport to it and pick it up. But if I decide I want to come hunt over here, right, on this just due west area of the mountain, or down in this little hole right here, right, then it'll be a lot easier to come up here and make my way down than go from here and go up the ridge, right? So this right here is going to be in this right here, like the flatter parts on the north and the and like the southwest area of where I'm standing right now. That's going to be the only real advantage. And over here, you know, like maybe northeast a little bit, because getting up to the top of this ridge to come see the animals that are going to be lining this area right here, if there are any, is not. You're going to have to approach it from where they can see you coming. You know, I don't know. That was dumb, but you get my point. You get my point. It's going to have a couple advantages potentially, but I don't think it's going to be like super worth our while. The good thing is picking up a tent's pretty easy. So, all right, guys, Hey, look at that. We are going to be able to put a tent up here, by golly. I tell you what. All right, guys. This is going to be wonderful, wonderful little camping area right here. I'm going to turn it a little bit because I do want... There we go. All right, guys. Let's get our guns back. Arzina and the Maradi lever action. There's the Arzina. There's a Maradi. Let's get them assigned back to their spots. All right, guys, now we're cooking with Crisco. All right, so like we said, guys, current hunt is going to be and stay Rocky Mountain elk until we get the 3 of them that we need above 222 kilograms. Even the females can be above 222 kilograms, so really any male will work at all. First things first, we're going to make our way to this house, and on the way there, hopefully, or after we get there, hopefully that lake over there will have some Rocky Mountain elk for us. But honestly, I may change the time after we get to that outpost. Rocky Mountain elk, they drink, guys. They drink at 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So a good 5:30 would be barely daylight and right at the correct time for them to be there, if there's any at that lake. They are in the central and northern parts of the map. So like this lake over here, you know, all the central and northern areas. And I think they did say this over here, Sun Sisters, something about that. I could be wrong. Sun Sisters, that area with that lake could be a good elk area as well. So as soon as we get here and get this outpost, we're changing the time to 5:30 and we're putting down some Rocky Mountain elk. One of them's hopefully going on the wall. Guys, let's see here. I want to maintain a little bit of the elevation over here on the left because it'll make it easier for me to pick which way I want to go, as well as keep me a little bit more in a favorable wind direction if there's anything that does happen to be closer, because right now is not the elk's drinking time by any means. So if we do come across any, they could be feeding or resting. Little glitchy spot right there on the ground. I thought maybe there was a hunting stand down in the area. Would be a good area. Boy, howdy. Would be a good area for a hunting stand. And it looks like there might actually be one right over here. I'm thinking that's probably one right over there, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely going to be able to see anything around that house now. Not a very busy area, as you can tell. Man, so I know that PC players can mod it to see things up to 800 meters away. I tell you what, it makes it almost tempting to switch over to PC. I don't know, do you guys consider that to be cheating or not? I will not take advantage of any cheat, any glitch. I don't know if modding is even allowed. I don't really know. It's just, I heard that you can mod it to where you can see the rendering distance up to 800 away. And I don't really know if that's a thing that they're okay with or a thing you're not supposed to do. I have no idea about it at all. But seeing things at like 385 and in, you know, I don't even see them if they're right at 400. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. It gets pretty hard to hunt anything that way. This game is a really good game. It has excellent, excellent potential to be even better. But hopefully, to me, hopefully they'd be able to do something about rendering distance. Something about the perk and skill point thing. That's a big issue for a lot of people. The perk and skill point thing is really the biggest pet peeve for a lot of people that they think doesn't make a lot of sense. The fact that you have to both level up and spend points on prior tiers makes it to where when you spend the money to reset your points like I did, you have to respend them the exact same way. Because you have to have so many points on tier 0 to get to tier 1 and 2 and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, there's so much good about this game. It's a great game. It is a great game. For me, if they had fixed the point system, right? Even if you cap us at 60, fine, cap us at 60. Give us 10 more levels. Give us 20, 30 more levels, something. You know, I've been max level for like, you guys know, all you guys are probably max level too. Just max level for years. You get max level within your first year of playing the game. If they would give us more levels, that'd be the best way to fix it. Just let people level up to, like, screw it, like 100. You only get a perk point every like 3 levels after 50 anyway, but then it caps out at 60. So you get 3 more points. You have to work 10 times harder for it though. But if they would fix the points, and for me, the biggest number one issue is not really how it's designed, but a particular glitch. It's just the multiplayer glitch. You guys know what I'm talking about, especially if you're on Xbox, I think. You can you used to be able to sit in a blind with your friends and have animals walk right up to you in the blind, kind of like what can happen in real life, right? And now I can't get a raccoon within 150 if 2 people are in a blind together or in tripods near each other. I can barely get a raccoon within 30 if we're both in a bush, in separate bushes, you know. So hopefully the biggest thing for me would just be the multiplayer. That's it. All right, guys, we do have some animals to spot. Hey, I'm glad we did that. We'll take a look at the mule deer thing. Hopefully that one's correct as well. But I mean, it looks correct. That guy's definitely not very definitely got a big rack on him. So I think being a little bit below gold makes a little sense for him. We will shoot one of the does and then we'll change the time. We're just going to fast travel back and shoot after we shoot one of the does. We're going to take one of them out real quick. Hey, look at that, guys. Look at that. Hopefully he's not very good either, but hey, you know, I mean, oh, he's worse. He's worse. He's not just very good. He's flat out worse, but hey, we'll take out a doe. We'll take out a doe, or I mean, honestly, one of those dudes. I'll leave the dudes just because if I ever need to come back and shoot a dude specific. I don't like having zones with nothing but females in them. I don't prefer that, right? So if none of them going to be a trophy, I'm just going to take out all their girlfriends, and then one day I'll pop along and take the dude out of his misery whenever he's single again. All right, guys. Thinking that one's gonna die. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that one's gonna die. You think we should take a good 300-meter crack at her? Extension cord will be there. Thank you very much, Mrs. Mecca, guys. Mrs. Mecca. We don't have access to our own breaker box. I know that sounds ridiculous, but we don't. 300 even on that one. All right, that's a perfect broadside shot. Let's get the soft points. Let's get the soft points and the we'll get this 8 to 16 buyout. And we will we'll take her life real quick. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Oh, please don't tell me I'm going to have to go all the way around. I am. Didn't plan that out very well. Oh, well. I said we're going to freaking get Rocky Mountain elk, and then I thought the bank along the left would be barely walkable. It's not. This is going to be like, oh my God, it's going to be about a 600-meter round trip as the crow flies. As the flow cries, as the flow weeps, is about how long it is. So I don't even know how long it's going to be right here. Probably going to be about a 400 to 450, maybe 500 meter one-way trip. So we're going to run a smooth kilometer for like $700. Well, you know what? We know where that $700 is. After that, I swear we're changing the time and getting elk. I swear. Yeah, I already know you're leaving. I hope you are. So yeah, we're gonna fast travel immediately after this, guys. We got some mid pressure there. Ironically enough, guys, I really do feel like what is right next to us on our right? Squirrel. It's got to be a hunting stand. Absolutely has to be a hunting stand. Well, did we really put her down with the Arzina and she's a class 5 animal? Guys, we're running like a marathon right now after we read this point of interest. We're running a marathon right now after shooting them with the wrong gun. God dang, what was I thinking? The Arzina is not, well, the Maradi wouldn't have made it, so. These red mountains are called the Sun Sisters by the native inhabitants of the region and Burnt Rocks by the descendants of the colonial settlers. They got their coloration from the iron ore deposits that dot their surfaces. The summits offer incredible views over the rest of the reserve, so high you can almost touch the clouds. All right. Oh, more glitchy stuff. I thought maybe there was some light tan fur in the distance. Maybe a good old elk was waiting on us. All right, guys. No more fooling. No more fooling, y'all. No more fooling. We are 1,000% locked in on elk and elk only until we get 3 of them. I don't care what jumps in front of us now. Don't care what it is. There's just a lot going on here in this undiscovered area. But I do not care. Do not care what pops in front of me now. At this point, it could be a great one mule deer. Just kidding. I would stop for that in a heartbeat. But it could be something else less impressive, and I probably won't stop. Got at least 8 using this area. About to be, well, 7 now, really. All right, guys, let's get our unethical, not harvest pass checked 300-meter shot. So we got her with the RZN 300, as you should not do. 300 meters, 300.78 meters away with a blonde fur type. And boy, howdy, look at that. I'll take that. I'll take that for 300 away. I'll take that any day. 175 on the session score because, again, not passing the harvest check. And $601 for running a slight marathon, but I won't argue with it. All right, guys, let's go change the time to 5:30 a.m. so we can finally be done with getting lookout posts, lookout points, outposts, all of it. Finally wrap things up with a few elk. A few bull elk. Is that the word for it? It's not buck elk. It's bull elk, I'm thinking, right? We'll finally have things wrapped up. And tomorrow, guys, like I said, we won't be on the first stream. We usually do 2 streams. We were doing 2 streams Tuesday through Friday, and again on Saturday, and like 1 whenever we want on Sunday. But that's just the 2 streams 4 days out of the week just got to be where I had no time between the kids, between all the doctor's appointments, just no time at all, guys, for anything, particularly editing or updating the channel, things like that. Hey, look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Just like we thought. Great place. So 464. That's a really decent gold. 404, like I said, 481.4. I'm going to make sure on the app that those numbers are correct. Yeah, 481.41. So no diamonds, a decent gold, no diamonds. We will 1000% take out the decent gold, is what we'll do. Hold up. Plenty of bear, plenty of opportunity. 424 on that guy. What was this one over here? 404. And what was the good one over here? God, where'd he go? 464. 464. So he's looking like level 4 easy, 410 kilograms. And this one over here is 410 to 480 as well. 445. 424. We got some decent ones. 445 over here. The 460 is looking like he's going to get it, though. The 460 is looking like he's ready to meet Call the Wild Jesus. Let's go. Hydrate. Hydrate. All right. I'll be completely transparent. There was some water in there. But that was the very last of it. That was the very last of it. That'll count. That'll count. Thank you, Ray, for keeping me hydrated. What is up, Ace? How you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to Call of the Wild Wednesday Part 2. We are about to shoot us one of these fantastic looking elk over here. We got to get 3 more elk, guys. Got to get 3 more elk for the daily challenge. Look at all these animals, though. Look at all that. Great opportunity. If I look closer, I'll probably find another. Look at that. Wouldn't you know it? We're going to take that little dink out first for sure. He is not going to live very much longer of his little dink life. We are going to kill him, and that will save us from having to worry about these guys. These guys are outside of. Here's another one coming walking, and he's decent as well. Not as good as that guy. Level 4 easy, 410 to 480. He's 340 to 410, so he's definitely smaller, even though it looks a little better, you know, not actually, but you would think. How is Ace doing? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this one lined up right here. If we shoot this guy first, wait a while, let them all calm down, and then shoot one on each side, we can get all 3 right here. So let's go for it. You know, I just said I was going to stop doing that. All right, guys, let's see here. We're going to get up here a little bit more to the side. We're going to get on the other side of this tree because we are going to be using soft point. I want to make sure and get some of those soft point bullets used up. How is Ace doing today? All right, let's see here, guys. That's a perfect broadside shot. We'll take that. Make sure we zero in for 150 first, and off to heaven you go. Yeah, he's not going to last super long. So let's see how nervous these guys are. Perfectly calm. All right, so there's one down. That guy is 1,000% going to be getting a polymer tip just because of his angle. I'm not going to fuss with it, you know, on that guy. He's quartering. He's kind of turning to us a little bit. And I'm not going to, you know, just a little bit. Honestly, I probably should use the hollow point on that. We'll switch it back. Good gosh, I'm so indecisive. All right, guys, let's see here. Let's get a scope up. Where did our other guy die? He should have died pretty close. There he is. He's down there. So then this guy right here, got a good broadside shot on him. Oh, man. I don't love you leaving, sir. I don't love that. Thank you. Thank you. Don't stand right in front of the tree. Don't stand right in front of the tree. All right. Well, guys, honestly, I'm going to try and put it right behind his armpit. We're going to side in for 300, though. We're just going to side in for 300. That should definitely have got the lung. Yep, we're good on that. So as long as the others don't spook, he's already down. Let's go. Let's go. So as long as the others don't give us too hard of a time, like that guy right there, we'll take him for sure. He's between 260 and 300, so we really don't even have to get a scope on him or a rangefinder on him. He's going to be in the 300 range either way, but he's a little bit past 300. God dang it, bro. God dang it. What about that guy? 290. Easily we could take him, so let's just get him done. Okay, he should definitely, yeah, he's definitely going down as well. Honestly, guys, we could take another shot from each group. It's at the door. Thank you, Mrs. Mecca. W, Mrs. Mecca, y'all. W, Mrs. Mecca. We're going to take another shot from each group, and hopefully that pans out for us. That's going to be more liver than anything, but he's definitely going to die. And over here, these guys are moving along. Hello. All right, well, then the bear's going to die. Yeah, she's going down. She's going down. Please don't be a dead zone. High pressure, high pressure, high pressure. Just stay at high pressure. Okay. Oh, just a little bit of a dead zone. Just a little bit of a dead zone, but I think all the need zones are sticking, guys. I think all the need zones are sticking. The dead zone ends. Oh, no, guys. Oh, the dead zone's right by where they go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just a little bit of a dead zone. Just a little bit of one. Up to right exactly there. That's exactly where the dead zone ends. I think they were just inside of that. Good gosh, 2 kills on that side of it did a dead zone. 2 kills, only 2. Only took a second kill on that side. But these zones are just barely overlapping, so that's why. I think with them being grouped so far away, that barely little bit of dead zone right there, I think that's going to be just so right in the middle of the 2 zones that I'm hoping, I don't know. The dead zone does reach up a pretty good ways. We have a mountain line, but we can't really, we're not really waiting for that. Anyway, guys, let's get our elk. Let's get our black bear. And call that good. 154.35 meters on a left lung shot. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry, it's getting to be much. A left lung shot right here, 154 with the Arzina. Light gray fur color on this male Rocky Mountain elk with a 400 session score and $928 cash. Not too shabby. We will take it. Obviously, we're just trying to get the daily challenge done, which we more than did right there. I really shouldn't have made that little dead zone right there, but it was just such a perfect opportunity. And honestly, bit of a trap, honestly. That was just too easy to keep popping off at them. And hopefully I didn't mess them up for too long. Because if you get rid of their dead zone, they're not really coming back on their own. You can call them in, obviously, but you know, they're not really coming back on their own. For most animals. If they're in pairs, they might, you know. Looks like we got definitely still plenty of life over here, so that's good. Is this 2 animals stacked up on top of each other? Yeah, let's go. Let's go, guys. All right, so decent gold on a left lung liver shot right there, 391.72. Again, diamonds above that for sure. But we got a 276.51 meter shot on that one. Again, left lung and liver for a 450 session score and $1,058 cash. Not too bad. Not too bad. Like I said, that's the one that I called was going to be liver, but they're going to die. So 391. Let's see what we got on this one. 233 is his rating. 266.69 meters on that one. Another liver shot, actually. We got right lung and liver on that one with a 400 session score, $981 cash on that one. And that right there, guys, that is going to be the last daily challenge. We'll wait to claim it until we get over here and get our black bear and last elk. I'm not shooting you no matter what. I want to, but I'm not. And yeah, guys, tomorrow, Thumbstick Thursday, we play whatever we want on it. Extremely strong chance. We'll go ahead and, I guess, get that now while I'm staring at it. But extremely strong chance, guys, that we are obviously going to be playing Call of the Wild. Could be something different. Could be Hunt Showdown. Could actually be Hunt Showdown. I'm not going to lie. But we'll see. We'll kind of play it by ear. We might do a little bit of both. We play whatever we want. There will be no late morning, early afternoon stream because we will be hours out of town at yet another spinal doctor appointment. But, you know, orthopedic spinal doctor. 293.43 meters on that kill right there. We got left lung, liver, and stomach on that one. Another light gray fur color and a 400 session score, 1,058 whoppers. And I'll take that, honestly, for a 300-meter shot, because if you see where the crease is right there, I'm trying to put it on that crease. You know, I don't want to shoot on the left side of that crease. So that landed perfectly where I was aiming. It's just really shielding a lot of his lung. But with a hollow point, you know, not going to have no problem there. So let's pick up our final trophy, guys, and we will be wrapping things up. Do hit, if you want to support the channel or if you like what you see, guys, we're a very new channel. I'm trying to turn this into something consistent for my family while we got a lot of crazy stuff going on in our lives. Do not click follow or sub out of pity or something like that. I'm just saying, if you guys like the channel, feel free to follow along with us, because this isn't just going to be a hobby. This channel is going to be growing. We're looking to make this a real thing. And I'd love for you guys to see the progress as it goes, because we're really pouring everything we got into this. But anyway, let's read off the last one for this black bear, and we'll wrap things up with a little ending screen and catch you guys on tomorrow. But our Xena 300, like everything else, we got 316.8 meter shot on that. Dusky fur type, which is nice. You know, nice change from black, right? And we got an 800 session score and 1,200 and $52 cash. And we got her in the left lung. So that will about do it, you guys, for this one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm super excited that things are really kind of working out with Call of the Wild specifically. We love that game. We are a variety channel, but you'll see us in Call of the Wild twice a day, every single Wednesday. Thank you very much, Ray, for the W. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you on tomorrow. The stream's going to be at 5:30 Pacific time, 6:30 Mountain time, 7:30 Central time, and 8:30 Eastern time for either Hunt Showdown or Call of the Wild. Who knows? We'll play it by ear. But until tomorrow, y'all take care.